All righty. Okay, now who was here first?
Me.
Why do we have Marco with her here?
You don't mind?
I don't have any problem.
Okay.
I remember the name. All right, I don't know if you guys remember me from last time. I'm the one with the very old Jeep, hand crank windows, nothing automatic on the Jeep at all. I didn't appeal it last year, but the tax was wrong last year as well.
Oh, can you just start by saying what your name is, your
Sure.
address, and then tell us what your car is?
Sure, so Megan Gentile, my address, Susan.
Yes, please.
264 Marlboro Terrace, and the car is a 2013 Jeep Patriot.
I'm sorry, say that again?
A 2013 Jeep Patriot.
Okay.
So again, there's nothing automatic on it. The only reason I didn't appeal last year as well is I was going through kind of other stuff, but 2 years ago it was assessed at only being a market value of $2,000, and given the miles on it now, it's being assessed at 800 miles as of October last year.
Okay. Do you have your tax bill there? Is it assessed or appraised at that
I'm sorry,
amount?
it was appraised at that amount. I apologize.
So it's appraised at now?
Yeah, so the fair market value on it is $800 now.
Okay.
According to
And
the
years ago-
town? Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
but no, according to the town, it's up there at $4,950.
Oh, my.
Well, okay, so your tax bill usually shows the assessed value, so I just want to make sure we're looking at your tax bill correct. Your bill says that amount?
Let me take a look.
Yeah. Did they give you extra copies of your tax bill when you were
They did.
down there? Can I have one of those copies?
Yeah, yeah.
Great.
If you want to help me. I gotta find the right glasses.
Assessment is, the assessed value is $4,950.
Okay.
But they don't seem to have the full appraised value on there.
They don't, on the bill, that's the problem.
Yes,
You
that's
divide
it.
by
Part of the problem,
0.7,
yeah.
right.
Okay, here's your original back. Oh, you guys want to see it? So it's just all,
4,900.
we'll make sure we get it.
The assessed value in 22 is 2,000.
Yeah, my total tax bill for 2022 was $60 to the town. Last year, you guys charged me $120, and this year you want $138.
Oh, no, let me
No,
correct
no.
that.
Not you, sorry, the town. Sorry, I
Well,
apologize.
no, you don't have to say anything, but I'm not in charge.
Fair, I meant the town.
The town.
So it was $60 after 2022's year, and then it went up to 120 something last year, and now it's at 138.
Well, that's,
So
I think,
it's
because,
double the value that it was at in 2022 that it's been taxed.
I think people got confused with used cars being valued more. With a car like that, it's really not,
Not at all.
it's not a kind of car that's gonna go up in value.
Right.
Alrighty.
And how many miles have you,
In October of last year, I went back to like my Firestone bills and had 159,000 miles on it.
October 23.
Yes.
59,000.
October of last year, yes.
Okay.
Okay. Condition, besides the fact that it's all manual, there's nothing automatic in it, right?
There's rust, it's over 10 years old.
Yeah.
It's parked outside.
Okay. But there's no body damage except for the rust, like no.
No, there is,
Okay.
yeah, there is.
What
There's
else?
a quarter panel that has a scrape mark, and then right by the key lock on the passenger side, somebody tried coming into the car, so there's like a crowbar kind of thing, right above the lock.
Did it bend the door or anything, or just?
Yeah, it's all bent and cracked there.
Can you tell me what appeal number's on the top of your sheet there, if you have an extra copy?
Right here?
Yeah.
Number 4.
Number 4. Did they give you 2 copies of that? Did they make an extra one?
No.
And we have body damage, 159,000 miles as of the date of.
Yes.
Now, the body damage, is that for a while or is that new?
Well, some of it's new. I mean, there's definitely more rust on it, and there's more scraping on the back.
But there was already-
Natural, like, car, the car
Yeah.
parking, and get my computer, stuff like
But there
that.
was already rust on it, there was already
There was
damage.
not a lot of rust on it the last time I was here, because the last time I was here was 2022.
Okay.
So what was the mileage last year? I'm sorry, in 2022?
I don't remember.
Oh.
Sorry. I only
Okay.
looked up the
What
bill.
value are you thinking, or?
What do you think?
CarMax offered me, based on all the statistics from October of last year, $800. as a value for the car.
Okay, so is that what you're asking for?
Yes.
For 800? Okay, appraised.
Appraised.
Okay, so the town, we were just trying to do the math, I can't get my Excel to boot, but the 4950 is an appraised value, we'll get that number in a second.
So that would be 560 assessed.
4960 is an assessed value.
4950 is the assessed, right?
Right.
So what's the appraised value on the car?
Someone
divide by
0.7.
4950,
Divided by 0.7, yeah.
7,071.
7071.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, so you're asking to go from 7071 to 800 basically for the appraised value.
And you have the CarMax,
I have it on my phone, I didn't know what it was.
Okay, I want to see it.
Oh, sure.
I think you guys,
Okay.
Or just on it.
yeah. And you're welcome to drag them back there.
Oh, it's just in the air conditioning.
Yeah.
That's big off on me.
yeah,
Okay.
same, every property,
I would say,
everything.
okay.
National.
Oh, you're off $800, I see, okay. And that's the VIN number, okay. Kiddo. All right, that's good enough. Okay, anybody else have?
I mean, I have it here, I don't know if you want to see it.
I'm good.
One person
Got
sees
that.
it, yeah, we're good.
Yeah, we're good. Anybody have any other questions? No? Well set? Okay, thank you very much. So we'll, after this meeting's over, we're gonna meet just the board alone and go over it and deliberate on the price, and then you'll get a letter from the town telling you whether or not
Okay.
they approve it. Yes.
Sorry, I didn't mean the phone, I meant the car. Do you want to see the car while it's here?
If you could leave a copy of your appeal though,
Oh, yeah.
whatever that is you filled out there, yeah, I'll take that.
Do you need any of this?
I already have a copy of the tax bill, I don't know what else did they give you.
Oh, are they?
Oh, did you sign, you
all
have
that
to
stuff
sign them and swear them in, yeah.
Oh, it's got that. You've got that for a while.
Hmm.
Oh, you got one? Oh, you got one too, here, right? Is this it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, did they give that to you downstairs?
Yeah, they said it's an
Okay.
inform, but I think we have to sign it in front of you,
Yeah, we swear you in,
so they,
yeah.
yeah.
Bill number, you said bill number 4?
Oh, thank you.
And what's your address again?
264. Marva.
Your name?
Megan. Last name is Shields.
Your name?
Gary.
Please raise your right hand. Everybody, please raise your right hand. If you're appealing, if just you're for show, you don't have. You solemnly swear that the information you shall give concerning the assessment appeal now in question shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes.
Everybody? You all do?
Yes.
Okay, then we won't have to do that again.
Sorry.
Okay. Here we go. So, yeah, I'm sorry, you do. I did, now you do. Okay? Anybody who's waiting, if you're not the next one, could you just fill out the top of those forms? They'll go faster when we get to you.
Oh, right up here on the
Yeah,
back?
yep, and you can sign them too.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming in.
Hi.
Can we go to number 1? Can we just go in order?
No, we're going in order of how they came in the door, because I'm sure they want to get out of here.
I waited for my husband, he was in the road for 2 hours trying to get here. Really mad.
Okay.
What appeal number are you, sir?
I was
Number 3.
He's number 3.
Oh,
Okay.
4.
She was
Oh, I'm
4.
sorry,
Yeah.
Oh, so give me two?
You want this?
Yeah.
Sure, I think you guys wanted this.
I'd like a copy of the tax bill and then a copy of the appeal if he doesn't.
Did you get a copy of your actual appeal? This? No, right?
No, that's.
That's his only copy. Okay.
Oh, I didn't fill it back. Okay, thank you. Here's my tax bill.
All right, this is appeal number 3. Alfred J. Del Bianco, 1200 Galloping Hill Road.
1210.
Oh, 1210, that's a 1.
Did I make a mistake?
No, it's me. 1210. The car is a 2023 Maserati.
19.
Oh,
They said when I bought it.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not used to reading that. All right, 2019 Maserati. Next one.
Correct. Somebody here had it, in the other one.
Oh, you're kidding?
No, somebody,
Oh, I have
we
to
did
be,
during COVID, and
what's
she
her
said
name?
to me, you're treating your car not nicely.
Oh, I know, what
She fell out of my
Judy,
shot.
it had to be Judy.
She's the one
Only
supposed to-
Judy would have it.
I did Zoom with her.
Yeah, Judy.
Yes, she said to me, why are you parking the car? I said, because I can't afford two cars.
Okay, let's see.
2019 Maserati.
2019 Maserati, year expired 2023. Your opinion of fair market value is 20 to 21,000. You were assessed for 38,200.
Okay, can someone give me the phrase for that?
How much was it, sir?
38,220.
220. That's a market value of 54,600. And can you just give us like, yeah, a single number for your opinion of value rather than a
20,000.
range? Did you want, what number?
21,000.
Which one do you
We
want?
need one number, so do you want it to be 20 or 21?
Let me see my sheets. 20,000 is closer to it, actually.
Okay,
20,000, okay.
I'm gonna change this down to 20.
I have tons of people.
Okay. Okay. Right, so you're saying that you drive approximately 40,000 miles a year?
Yeah.
Wow.
I know, it's a shame.
Let's see, your car has had accidents and is in fair condition.
Yeah, they got sideswiped in the parking lot here, hit and run,
Oh, wow.
bad, a week after that.
Oh, God.
Right here, nice and clear, yeah.
So what other, okay, so what
Like
other,
your
what
state gift.
information?
Okay, so, one's already Ghibli's, this.
Oh, it's Ghibli.
Yeah, and it's an SQ4, they're worth a little bit more than
Yeah.
the regular ones. They have probably the lowest, the most appreciation of any car in the market, if you read it. You have the BMW 7 Series, but this Maserati down the road, maybe because maintenance costs, whatever it might be. So my car I do 40,000, so I have 62,000 already. So I did 40,000 miles already since I bought it,
Okay.
in 1 year.
So can I, sorry to interrupt you, because we go back to October, the value of October 2023. So what do you
Right.
think the mileage was in October of 2023?
Let's see, I got it in August, probably 45,000 miles.
45,000.
Now it's got 63,000, but it was off the road for a month.
Okay, yeah, but we pretend the value is October 2023,
Right,
so we'll go back to that. Okay,
Okay,
45,000.
so I pulled up everything. I went to NADA, I went to Blue Book, which is generally the higher price they give you. So here's, did the best I could here. The value is 2105, good condition, my car's in good condition at best. Accident, broken camera, passenger problem, grill dent. So then even in very good condition, it's only 21,000, and in excellent condition, it's 22,000. So the car is,
And so I guess 20,000 is the,
it just takes such a beating.
okay, we'll take that.
Okay,
Wait, what was the number that NADA gave you?
yeah, I went to a bunch of them. Edmonds came in lower actually, but.
Yeah, I mean, the
They usually.
state usually
Yeah,
uses
Edmonds
the
came lower.
NADA
They
guide.
told me last time, use this one because Edmonds comes in even lower. You know, that's why the car dealers love to use that.
Yeah, they like to, yeah. So this is Kelly, okay.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay, and then here's here's proof of my mileage, as of yesterday.
all right. But you think at the time, you thought it was about 45,000, right?
Right, but I'm gonna show you comps of cars with 45,000
Okay.
that are still worth under 22,000.
That's great.
So I did that because I know that that's what happened last time they did.
Okay.
Unfortunately, here's the hit and run.
Oh, nice. Wow, that's a mess.
But no.
And nobody,
It was a shock, no doubt, and they just, no note, nothing. New Year's Day.
Oh, boy.
Did you get it repaired? Has it been repaired?
Some of it, it's expensive.
Okay, and did you do, was it
I got the
hit,
wheels repaired, but not everything else.
was it hit before or after October 2023?
When was it hit?
Mhm.
After October 2023.
So it was hit this year?
It was hit this year.
What?
It was hit, it wasn't hit.
New Year's
Last year.
Day.
Last year. Actually, it wasn't New Year's Day, it was, the 8th.
Of January?
No, it was before that. It was in December, let me think, it was my mother's house, it was hit already. So December 25th, 27th, December 27th, actually.
Of 23.
Yeah,
Okay,
last year, yes. That was my New Year's gift.
Oh,
okay.
Okay, so here's just proof of the rear camera, which needs to be repaired, just the camera.
Oh, yeah, I see that, yep.
I got this car, and I got two of them. Here's the estimate of damages, which is 12,000. I paid 1,000 of it because I needed the wheels fixed. The rest is gonna wait. And then here's all, within the zip code area, with a 2019 Maserati Ghibli SQ4, which is not doing the base model, I'm doing the right model. Here's one with, well, this is 92,000 miles, mine is 62, that's 19.8. Then I have another one, this is the Grand Sport, which is up a level.
Yep.
It's just a sporty version. 48,000, 21,000, right? From a dealership, no less. And there's no accidents where I had an accident, so I try to compare that. So they're not gonna, that's gonna devalue the car terribly. 2019 Maserati Ghibli sedan, four-wheel drive, 69,000 miles, 22.5. Another one, Maserati Ghibli SQ4 Grand Sport, 57,000 miles, 24.9. That's the highest one I have.
Okay,
And then there's a 2019 Maserati, and no accidents where I did have an accident. 2019 Maserati Ghibli Grand Sport with 20,000 miles. So it's much lower, worth $24,000. And this is all I did last night, literally, I pulled this up yesterday. And the last one, this has 42,000 miles, a 2019 Ghibli SQ4, 24.8. That's the highest.
so when these were pulled up last night, these would be what they are now, as opposed to what they would have been in October.
Right, right.
And these are post-accident, right? You put in that the car was in an accident when
Well,
you,
these, you've got on these whether or not they were in an accident.
Right.
It's
Yeah,
not here.
most of them didn't, honestly, but
right.
mine did. That's the worst thing that could happen
Yeah, that's,
to a.
I feel bad for you, but that's the thing.
It was, yeah, I know.
That's good, so we've got your, all right, we've got this.
You don't need a taxpayer.
Kathleen, did you want that?
No,
I don't.
the office gave us a copy, so we're good.
Okay.
Yeah, I would like the appeal.
Yeah. That's, I'll have you fill out the top, too.
And any of the
I
other.
should send you the article on this.
Really?
That's a report.
More than a Tesla?
Tesla, what was on the list was the BMW 750, the BMW 5 Series, and then Maserati. Because, well, an oil change is $750. Now you bring it up the street, where everyone goes to this guy in Westport, and I paid $120. It's the dealerships.
Yeah. BMW in Bridgeport, they have a program, certain cars, luckily mine's one of them. They have this new thing where you're like, you pay half price for the repairs.
See, that's
So the
smart.
$750 brakes are now $3-something, because
Oh, my God.
they said that they were losing business, because the prices were so high for the repairs. They go, we're in Bridgeport, people are coming here, we're not in Greenwich, so not every dealership has to do it, but they do it, because we're there.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Smart, yeah.
Miller Motor Cars in Westport, I bought this, which is Maserati. They said even their wealthiest customers, they're losing 60% of their people. And these guys are buying much more expensive cars than I did. And they go up the street to this Caltrain guy, and one's blue guy. Because it's a little out of control. 750s, it's there's no reason. So it's a shame I'm making my car, but BMW, that sounds like a great idea.
Yeah, it's a good deal, thank God, because I would have been selling it by now. Because I wasn't gonna pay.
Yep.
It was a lot of fun, but a lot expensive. All right, so you have anybody else have any other questions for Shelley?
No.
Okay.
Just bear in mind that the accident took place after the October timeframe. I was supposed to
But
take
isn't
that.
that the taxes from?
It's almost irrelevant, because
July to
your
July?
comps are very
I forget.
good. No, the automobile taxes are as of October, they're in arrears. So you're paying for what the value was in October 2023.
Yeah.
If everybody else hears that part, that's really what we're looking at your car and the condition and the miles that it was in October 2023, because that's what you're being
So this is
taxed
good comps there for that, okay?
Yeah, no, you have enough, forget the accident, you have a
Yeah.
very good comp. But it would be pre-accident, so next year, your accident would be something that we could look at.
Yeah.
But,
Actually, I consider your accident. Because to me, between October and December,
Right.
you gotta go the whole year with a car needs $12,000 worth of work. I can't say that I can't base it on that, but in my head, I
Right.
know that shortly after October 1st, there was an accident. Okay,
Well, thank you.
thank you
All
very much,
right.
thanks for coming in.
I like your glasses, that's the business I'm in, I have
Oh.
to tell you. I really like that.
thank you, I just switched them, I can see better. These are from Amazon, you don't wanna know.
You want to care?
We don't have to.
Well, thank you.
Okay, who is next?
The ones that they sold out?
Ryan? Oh, your husband,
We have
okay.
two.
I'm finally here, thank you for
You're welcome.
waiting for me.
Oh, did we get a copy of his appeal before you walked out?
Yes, right
You've got
here.
everything, you've got everything.
Thanks.
Good afternoon. I'm here to talk about two different vehicles that
Okay,
were assessed. I have
Sorry, can you just introduce yourself and give us your address and also what appeal number you are?
Just tell us who you are and then what appeal number you're, we'll start with that.
Mark and Mary Schiller, 105 Mill Spa Drive in Fairfield, 06824. And I don't know what appeal
Or
number
one.
we are.
Should be right
Number
under,
one.
We're number 1.
oh, well, there you go.
Okay, thank you.
So as I stated, we've got 2 vehicles that we're contesting the appeal, or the assessment. One is a 2010 Subaru Legacy. And I have copies of everything that I made in addition to what we were given downstairs. The vehicle was assessed at $4,940. I did go to NADA per the guidelines and looked at the value of the vehicle today, and I have to go and look exactly what that came out, but according to NADA, in the clean condition, which is also the guideline given, on the 2010, bear with me, I'll find it. The assessed value is $3,825.
Appraised value
No, the clean condition value
from the
according
book?
to NADA.
Okay, is how much?
$3,825.
Okay.
And in terms of mileage, because I've been listening and you say a year, it's basically going back to October. In terms of mileage,
Yeah.
put on this particular vehicle, it's at most 1,500 miles. Haven't put on this car, it sits in our driveway most of the time. It has all kinds of damage on it that it's had on it, not any that we incurred in the last year. It's been there.
No, but the total miles on the car isn't 1,500.
No, the total miles on that particular...
As of October 2023, how many
Okay.
miles would you estimate were
Yeah,
on the car?
again, I have to look at the odometer picture that we took of it. So if I deduct the 1,500 miles, it would be 163,000 miles.
163,000, okay.
So just to make sure I heard you correctly, you're saying that your assessment is almost 5,000, just rounding it up for now.
But hold on, let's do the appraised, I'll do the math.
Yeah, if you can give me
I
the,
don't know why we need that, because we're basing this on appraised value, is what we're billed on. He's billed on the appraised value.
no, he's billed on the assessed value.
At the end, he's actually paying on the appraised value.
Correct,
So why do we care what the assessment is?
because I'm trying to get to the appraised
Well,
value.
we're telling you what the appraised value is. It's on the bill, $49.40.
No, that's
That's
the
the
assessed.
assessed value.
No, look at it, it says that's the assessed value. He's being charged on an assessed, 70% of the total value.
Of the appraised value.
Okay, so if he's being charged on 70% of a value, and that value happens to be, the assessed value to be $49.40,
Mm-hmm. Can we get that?
he's coming in here saying,
I need
he's
that
being assessed $49.40, but he thinks it's too much. He's not saying, oh, I was appraised at $8,000, but I think we're basing it, whatever. I'm not gonna get anywhere with that, okay?
Yeah, so, because to me, it just brings the value up to 7,000,
Okay.
okay?
It is, yeah.
So,
7,057.
to me, it's better to do the math. $7,057. That's what the taxes are based on,
Okay,
the appraised value.
yeah,
When you
So
apply
we're
the
saying-
70%, it becomes the assessed
so
value.
$49.40.
And
We're
his,
saying NADA is saying 3,000.
3,000, right, so we compare 7,000 to 3,825. So it's
Because the
like,
NADA book is appraised value.
Right.
Right.
yeah. So I don't know,
I don't know why the NADA book is off so much. You said clean retail, right?
People make things up.
I used clean, yeah, I have the information here, I have
Okay.
copies of everything if you
Okay.
Or
want.
do you think that all the model numbers and everything are accurate on your tax bill? If you have a copy of the tax bill there?
I do.
Or the sheet that the assessor's office?
I have both.
Okay.
And, yeah, everything looked right.
It does, the sedan and whatever,
Yeah.
okay. Subaru Legacy 2010,
Right,
the right model.
yes.
Okay.
and the miles are,
Like, and we only put maybe 1,500 miles.
no, but
on
I
it.
mean, does the town have the miles at around 160 something?
They don't,
That's
They
not
don't-
on- I don't, that's not on the tax.
the town
bill.
doesn't track miles.
No.
Okay.
It would go to the book, so you'd have to look at a 2010 and know approximately, if they say 20,000 miles a year, whatever it would be.
Okay.
Because that's the problem with them, they don't, Nada has no idea how many miles he has on his car, but they give it a value.
That's why they can come in here.
Yeah.
That's why they do.
Yeah, if they're over the miles, but if you do 20,000 miles a year and it's
I
14
don't think
years
it's
old,
20, I think it's like 15, I don't, where do we get 20? Used to be
I can't
12.
remember, I'd have to
Now
ask
it's
that.
15, which is.
12 to 15
Not
is
20, that's the one.
standard.
Okay.
Okay.
2010. I've looked at it.
Okay, so that's that one.
That's that
Appeal
one.
number, got it.
You checked me in 20.
He probably has a separate appeal
So
number
that
for
was
the second
actually
one.
I'm sure he's a,
I started to think about it.
Oh.
The 2010 is actually number 2.
Oh,
And then number 1.
appeal number 2?
Correct, sorry.
okay, that's the number
I
two.
started to think
So
about
that's number 2, and that's the
And now we're
Subaru
doing number
Legacy 2010.
10.
But you have all the values accurate, you,
Yeah.
you don't have the values back.
Yeah, it was just where
Okay.
she checked me in.
Okay, can I have a copy? Yeah, that'd be great.
I'll send this down to you, Kathleen.
Okay.
I guess I can do it later, there you go.
So,
Yep.
What about your signs? We need the sworn statement page. Do you have that, or is that in here?
Do you guys wanna look at the pictures at all, or before I take it?
Maybe it's.
what does the sworn
There's a
statement?
statement they gave you, blank, no, there's a, it says.
Thing you got from downstairs.
She didn't give me one, they just gave me the tax bill form.
Is this all we
Huh.
got with the other one?
Oh.
And I already filled out the application.
But this
You have
is
one
basically
showing what
a
it
sworn
looks like?
statement that they make
Yes,
you
there you
sign.
go. Oh, this one, no, that's the,
That makes you
that one.
attest that the information is,
That's what she's asking about.
yeah, which we filled that out.
Oh, no, the sworn statement is what you're looking for, right, Paulette?
yeah,
That we swore him in.
yeah.
Does everybody else have a sworn statement, like the piece of paper where you say that you were sworn in?
Or just your appeal?
No, that's the appeal. There's a
That
separate
thing.
piece of paper.
Show what it looks like.
No, that's the appeal.
Show what it looks like.
Oh, it's probably on the back.
Sorry.
On the back.
It's on the back side. It's the very old version, yeah, they didn't do it as a separate sheet. That particular, the first person.
On the back.
Nothing on the
On the
back.
back of our appeal paperwork, I think it was number on,
That's where the sign-in is, okay.
so we have to fill that out. I just filled out the top.
That's why it's on top.
Yeah, it does ask for a board member to sign as well.
Yeah, do you want me to go downstairs and ask for both of these?
Yeah,
I
please.
can go get it.
You want to go to,
You'll need two.
While you start the other call.
Popular, so this is
Sign as the owner.
Subaru one.
Okay, so just to be clear, you're asking for $38.25 on that car,
That's
right?
correct.
And the town has it valued at $7,057. Okay.
And that's number 2.
Yeah.
Okay. So the appeal number 1 is for a 2015 Subaru Legacy. Same set of circumstances, that the town assessed the vehicle at $10,150. And according to NADA, clean condition, it's at $6,180. That vehicle has 226,000 miles.
Whoa, God bless.
And that would be as of October 2023, or what do you estimate?
As of October 2023, that vehicle had 216,000.
216, okay.
Okay, so the appraised value from the 10,000, assessed becomes 14,500.
Okay.
I'd love to sell it for that, but I won't get that.
And is clean condition, no accidents?
No accidents,
Okay.
it's got some minor cosmetic on the vehicle, but no accidents.
Okay.
Here's,
I have these signs here, here. Okay. We already actually swore you in with the big groups, all you have to do is sign the bottom.
okay. Does anybody, can I use that? Thank you. Both of us or just me?
Just you.
What's the date today?
You're both owners on both cars, right?
Correct.
You both own.
9.
910.
910, sorry. Yeah, you're right.
Five group, I haven't used that.
Oh, and this one too.
Anybody have any other questions?
What was the, your ask for the car?
6,000.
180.
180.
Thank you.
And you base the NADA book number on the mileage, right? Did you adjust up and down for mileage
I
based
did.
on NADA? Okay.
I do. And I used the guideline of clean, which that's debatable on the first one, but.
I still think that's a lot of money for 226, for
That's
250,000.
why the book doesn't match
That's why we're
the
here.
amount.
Yeah, no, I think even the NADA number is too much money for a car like that. I don't think anybody in the room's gonna come and offer you almost $62,000, $6,200 for that car, but that's not
Okay.
what happens. All right, so then, I don't know everybody, what happens is after this meeting, the board will meet, just the board alone, deliberate on what everybody has said, brought in, and then, you'll get make a decision, you'll get a letter from the tax assessor's office.
Great. Thank you very much for your time.
You're very welcome, thanks for coming in.
Mark.
How are you? No, I remember.
Nice to see you, yeah.
Nice to see you.
Sam, yeah,
Yes.
how you boys doing?
Good, there.
Good.
There you
They ruined the 2010, it's their car.
Good to see you.
Good to see you, take care.
Okay, who came in next?
Believe I did. I think I did.
Number, were you number 5 maybe?
I'm not doing it by number.
And I'm fine.
Oh, well, that's
They
good.
come in, usually.
If that's the way, let's do it the other way, we wouldn't have people sitting here waiting, wasting their
I
time.
think it's how they check in.
If they've been able to do it the way we wanted to do it, they could just come when it's their time to come. Not now, they're not have to sit here for an hour. Okay.
So this is number
Do
Do you have an extra copy of your tax bill there, too? Did he give you whatever the sheet is downstairs? Okay,
that one.
There you go.
This is,
And this is the rest of 2 and 1, right?
And you need this as well, correct?
Correct.
That goes to,
Right here. Check some more. Okay, so start with your appeal number 5, now we need to.
Appeal number 5, I'm Patrick Berry, I'm representing my son Sean Berry and his mother Buffy Berry. He has a, they're at 33 Eastfield Terrace in Fairfield.
I'm sorry, what was the address?
33 Eastfield Terrace.
Eastfield Terrace, okay. And whose name is on the vehicle?
Buffy Berry,
Buffy Bear. And that's your mom?
that's his name. Okay, the vehicle is a 2002 GMC 2500 pickup truck. And under Connecticut General Statute 12-71B, we're applying for the antique status, which is 20 years old, a historical interest, and unaltered, which it is all of those things. This is that paperwork there.
Okay.
Do you have some comparables if that matters to you guys?
sure. So it says here that it sells for about $1,000 on the open market. Where did you get that?
Right there.
Okay,
So you're applying for antique stuff,
Yeah,
yeah,
so that doesn't even matter?
yeah.
just making sure, you know.
Yeah, no, it's good to have it,
Backing everything
yep, but it would go down less, it'll be less than that, so. Okay.
You don't have anything that she signed giving you the authority to appeal on her?
She signed that
behalf?
paperwork there.
She did, okay.
Yep, got her name on it.
Okay.
so what was the appeal for, or the
I think-
application for the,
Application is for the antique status, because it is, it meets the 3 criteria for antique status.
so was that filed by October of 23?
No, it wasn't, because when he got the vehicle in 2023, it didn't run and had a tree growing in the bed. So he has revived it so that it is drivable and he can get back and forth to school and learn how to fix cars.
Which he's done a pretty good job at.
So it was not,
Wasn't even drivable, no.
oh,
No, it was in my mother's backyard, and
oh.
the brakes were locked up, so we have been working on it since then to make it drivable. And he did a tremendous job learning.
So then let's go back to what it was like, what the car was actually like by October of 2023. Was that before he started the renovation of it?
Right around that time?
It was right around that time,
Yeah. It was rotted, the running boards were rotted off it, it had a tree growing in it, it had all the stuff from my mother's house that we threw in the back of it to bring to his house because, we had nowhere else to put it after she passed away, we needed to put stuff places, so this was sitting in her backyard for 8 years, 9 years, undriven.
Oh,
Yeah, it was one of those things. And then said, I think I'd like to try it. So after we evicted the mice, we were able to get it running.
if there's anything left, do it after the mice run it.
He said it.
Still 20+ years.
Yeah.
So when did you actually acquire it? Like, when did it change ownership from your?
So I bought it in 2001 and gave it to his mother. We're divorced, obviously. So I bought it, gave it to her in 2023 when he was trying to register it. So actually, he had 23 somewhere there. About a year ago, he's been driving it.
Okay, but before or after October 2023? When was it like?
It was registered.
In his name?
Right, it switched at the same time because I owned it, so it wasn't like,
Okay.
wasn't like he bought it
I'm
off.
trying to figure out if you're appealing or he's appealing, that's all.
He's-
Who owned it in October 2023? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
He did.
He did, okay. Or in your mom's name?
Because it would have, I'm sorry, her name, because
It's okay.
otherwise there wouldn't be a tax record for
Yeah.
it.
Okay,
So that's when it switched over.
okay.
So Sean, where'd you learn how to do all that stuff?
It's working with him.
I got my first car when I was 14, which my father and I bought together, and it's a 67 Camaro. That was my first, and I still have it.
Oh, my God. That's great.
What color is your truck in case we see you around town?
Black.
Black, okay.
I know, it looks good. It looks really
He's
good.
done a tremendous job with polish.
I'll call you when I need money.
He learned how to wax a car like you can't imagine.
That's great. Good for
You
you.
would have been the only one with a tree in it, though. You know, that would've been
It really
kinda
did.
cool.
I wish we took a picture of it because it had a tree growing in it. And everybody told him that it couldn't be done, so he wanted to make sure
There
we
you
proved
go.
him wrong.
Yeah, tree and weeds. It was like,
What did the town say it was worth?
I don't have the paper down,
Kathy, do you have that?
36 something.
It was assessed at $33.70. So whatever appraised would be, divide that by
Yeah.
0.7.
Okay,
And
for now, that's good enough for
he
me.
has to pay for it himself, so.
Anybody have any other questions?
That's 48.14.
48.14? Okay.
I think it was 90 something, $93.
something like that.
Yeah.
I think.
What will end up happening if, I'm going to figure out if you do qualify for the, what do you call it? The classic,
Mhm.
but then you'll be billed on $500. That's how the classic works. I don't know if they told you that downstairs. But that's-
No, we've read the,
You read
the
it,
thing,
okay,
so.
yeah, that's how.
If you don't qualify, then we'd have to look at what the town has you,
Exactly.
assess that, and then would something in that condition would be.
Okay, prior to that, it would have been 77 Peppered Circle, that was my mother's address when we sold it, so it would have been, the tax bill would have been there.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Yep. Anything else?
Anything else you want to tell us? Good?
Yeah, good?
No.
Okay, this is your chance. All right.
Thank you very much for coming in.
Thank
Thanks
you
for
for
waiting.
your service.
Right.
Sure, thank you. You call me coming home from work. Take care, thank you, have a good night.
You too, have a good night. Who's next?
Did they turn in their, just maybe?
Nobody knows.
I don't know.
I got number 7.
Oh,
Wow.
anybody have number
Six? Who's got
I
number
mean,
six?
so.
Number 6, I think someone left.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, who's got number
Number
seven?
7? All right.
Let's take it in now. Nobody's sitting.
You guys want that one and this one?
Okay.
Jericho, 275 Fogwood Road in Fairfield. Here representing myself to discuss the value of our 2016 Tesla Model X.
Oh. There we go.
NADA value for poor is 18,000. This vehicle has a lemon title. Had it when I bought it in 2020. Industry says it takes 30% off the value. So that'd be 12,600. This is number 2,594 Model X that Tesla built. They're making about 30,000 cars a year at that time. This car is a problem. It has computer problems. The battery loses charge about 10 to 15 miles a day. There are only 7 vehicles in the nation with lemon titles that are around this year. Only 3 cars with higher mileage. My car has 105,000 miles on it.
Would that be as of October 2023?
I'll put it at 100.
100 of
Yeah, we don't drive it too much.
You what?
100,000? Okay.
It's a 6-seater. It fits all my kids and all their friends. So we take it around town a lot. But that's about it.
Okay. Does somebody have the value on it? What does the town have on that?
26, I think.
Assessed and appraised. You just give me the assessed value and I'll do the math.
Property assessed 25,760.
25,760? Okay. So that's an appraised value of 36,800. All right, and did you say what you were asking? So for appraised value, like what you think the market value would have been as of October 2023?
I'll say 12,600.
So you're using it based on the NADA book?
Yes.
So you're saying you agree with that value of 12,600?
That's where I think it is. I mean,
Okay.
He said the lemon title took 12,600 off of the value.
It takes 30%.
30%, which I thought you said was 12,600, or are you saying that?
The final value would be, happy to take 12,600 off the value as well. That's how you go.
Actually, my math would not be very good.
There's only 3 cars that are for sale with higher mileage, and they've all been sitting for time.
How do you get a lemon title? I'm sorry,
So this is a really interesting one. At the time, Tesla had a bunch of problems making these cars. They couldn't fix them. So they were buying them back from customers, fixing them, and then reselling them to employees only. And I bought it from a Tesla employee in California.
So you bought it with the lemon?
Yeah.
May I ask what, I'm just curious why.
I'm also a Tesla employee, so I generally believe in the car.
Oh, okay.
And you can't, at the time, especially in 2020, nobody was making a car that sat 6 people that was electric.
Oh, okay.
Even now, they're still $80,000 and $90,000. I paid $45,000 for it in 2020.
Okay.
With less than 40,000 miles on it.
You paid 45?
It's a wonderful car. It's just you can't drive it anywhere. My wife took me to the airport because my other car got a flat tire and she almost didn't make it out of the parking lot.
But you still think it's worth it?
Like for taking kids to school, like going to the beach, no problem.
So we're not going on a trip?
No, like we don't take them. You can't go anywhere with them.
Oh, you'll get stuck.
Yeah, she went to Hartford because she had to, and she almost couldn't get out of the parking lot.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Talk about anxiety.
That would give me such
Just,
anxiety.
like, stop in the middle of the road?
Yeah, like you just run out of gas, except you can't take electricity and put it in a tiny can.
Oh, my gosh. Wow.
We forget when our phone dies. Can you imagine? Okay.
Anybody have any other questions? We're good to go.
Awesome, thank you guys.
Thank you. Number 8,
I'll take
lucky number 8.
Sir.
Wow.
Yeah, appreciate it.
No.
Not worth it for me. Oh.
We've made fun saying that that's a lemon, like, why a lemon?
Buy it with the lemon. Yeah.
Okay.
45,000?
Yeah, not bad.
Relative, I suppose.
This is appeal number 8, and you are?
I'm Kristen Taylor,
And your address?
85 Whiting Pond Road.
Oh, would you like this as well?
Okay,
Okay,
so what kind of car do you have?
I have a 2021 Chevy Tahoe.
My favorite car of all time.
My first was the
I
Suburban.
miss my Tahoe.
Okay, what would you like? Well, so I based on the assessed value, which, was 43,000, because it doesn't take into account the mileage and wear, I believe that it's, that's an overvalue. Currently, or actually, I have exactly where my mileage was in October of '23
Oh, great.
based on my oil change. Thank you
Okay.
to Fairfield Automotive. So
Can you just say what that mileage
it
was?
was 85,822
85,822. Okay, and
Correct.
that's October 2023.
of '23.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect.
And then, the Kelly Blue Book value of that mileage on this car says the trade-in value is 37, although I don't know that I would get that. It's in, I'd say, good condition. Like, I have a picture of the grill, which needs to, I guess, be replaced because it's cracked. A couple dings, because I have 4 children and they all play hockey, so that goes.
That's what I used to
Colleen, we know.
That's why I love mine.
I have mine,
all
man.
all over New England.
Oh, yeah, I mean, it's great for that. It's definitely a utility vehicle. I guess, what else can I tell you about it?
Can we just talk about what the assessed and the appraised values were? I'm sorry,
Yeah.
I didn't hear that.
61,428 would be the appraised value of a 43,000 assessed.
It's 43,000 even?
That's what you said,
Oh, that's what
43,000 even.
The tax
That's
bills
the
are-
tax bill, correct?
Yeah, the dollar amount of the tax bills is set.
It won't be on the tax bill if it's the.
Oh, the
The
net
assessed
assessment,
value is
or the value, it says it's
43,310,
Oh, you have
actually.
it.
43,310. Okay.
But there's no way I would ever get that anywhere close to
So
that.
that's 61,871.
What did you say the Kelly Blue Book was?
Kelly Blue Book value of that mileage is 37 currently.
And that's in good condition.
That's the car, I guess I'd say good to fair. I mean, there's some dings, but there's a couple little things that are broken.
I can't remember what good means to them, like how much, I think if you need some body work.
Yeah, I have probably the front grille and I have like a ding that I think they could bang out like in the back.
So what are you saying?
What do you think it's worth?
Well, currently it has 115,000 miles on it, so it's definitely worth nowhere near 43. I mean, I actually looked to trade it in and Carvana was gonna give me 27.
So what do you think it was worth in October 2023?
I looked last
with
year,
that?
I think I was gonna get like 32.
So we just need to know what you're asking for. So you're
Sure.
asking to go to 32?
Sure.
Okay.
And so you have paperwork on the Kelly saying it
Yeah.
was 36, okay.
Yeah, right here. No,
Or 37.
37.
Yeah.
But that's today.
Nope, that's that's the last year's value. The value today of the car is, I printed both of them.
30,582? No?
Yeah, no, so the Kelly value of 37,000 is last October's value.
Yes,
That's
of the
what you're saying.
mileage, because that's what you guys want to go off.
Right, with the
anyway,
85,000
Yeah,
miles, right,
exactly.
okay,
Now
okay.
it's way more.
Okay, it goes there.
And when did you do the Carvana?
I've done it twice, I've attempted twice. I did it last year and I got 32. This year I got 27. I haven't pulled the trigger.
Anything else? No? I'm good.
Anything else?
Okay, thank you for coming in.
Thank you very much.
Number 9.
Hello, everybody.
Hi, hello.
How are you guys? I hope I'm not as prepared as everybody else. My first rodeo. Let's give it a try.
Okay, go ahead. What's your name?
Yeah, Wilson Shake. Address is 351 Autumn Ridge Road, Fairfield. And I am here to discuss this car that I have. It's a family car, Volvo XC90, 2017 model. I believe the town assessment of this car is very high. I have, in October.
What is the town assessed to that?
I believe that they're assessing at 33,000 or 30.
Even?
Oh, yeah, sorry, you can have.
Okay, oh, yeah, the tax bill, great.
Yep.
Yeah, or whatever they made a copy of downstairs, so they
Is
give
that
you a copy of the tax bill?
Yeah.
It's
Is
in
there
the middle
anything there?
somewhere.
I don't know where it says what their, because he looked at it.
Assessment. No, not assessment.
Usually it looks like this sheet. Do you have one that looks like
It's
this?
definitely not 23,000.
That's what they've been printing downstairs, I think.
Yeah, 23,1.
Yeah, everything says 23,1.
Oh, so the town has it assessed at 23,100?
No, I looked at the book with the guy downstairs, it says, he said, oh, I have assessed it at 33,000.
Do I have a copy of
Assessed
your
or
bill?
appraised?
I mailed it when I had to pay.
Well, what's in his hand, is that's not a copy of your invoice or whatever? What's that in his hand?
This is what they printed for
Yeah, they
me
printed
downstairs.
something for you, yeah.
Says on the bottom.
Usually the value should be on there. Net assessment, 23,100.
That's not true.
But that's the assessed value, not the
Oh,
appraised
okay.
value. So you divide by 0.7
Oh,
and
that's what
then
you're saying.
Carol will give you the appraised value. Yeah.
What is it, 21 what?
33,000.
33,000 even?
Yes, oddly
Yeah.
enough.
So that's what we like to talk about, the value, the
Oh,
market
okay.
value. So that's, okay.
Okay.
Yep.
23,100.
So I have, this is before, so I have the paperwork right here of my service from September. I had 96,000, a little over 96,000 miles. Today I have 120,000 miles on that car. I have
I'm sorry, the 96,000 was what date?
September
September.
26th. Of
okay,
last year.
Of last year. Okay, so let's say October 2023, the mileage was 96,000 miles.
Yeah, a little
Okay.
over, yep.
Okay.
I have a dent in the back. There's a family car, there's a lot of dents. There's a dent right there, which is a very, so the whole thing is dented, and if you could see it, right there.
Oh, I see it now, yep.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Drove into the driveway. And then I have the whole front, my daughter scratched the whole front, which is right here. I don't know if you can see right there, the whole
Oh, I can
bumper.
do that, yep.
Can you, right here. So the whole bumper needs to be replaced. So, and then the Kelly Blue Book is saying that I would be very lucky if I got, 15,000 for this car. I will show I have the.
You're saying that's currently?
Currently, yes. In October last year, I believe they were saying, like, I don't know the exact number, but today it's at, right here. This is the assessment for, this car.
And what miles did you?
15,000.
I put in 120, because
Okay,
that's what it's today. I
right.
have 121,000.
Yeah.
So I think it's a little high for this car. And I would like to consider if you guys can reassess the car a little better. That's the
Okay, so, sorry, just a couple of things. It was a 2019, is that right?
17.
2017, okay. And then second was what amount are you asking for the appraised value to be?
I think
The
it's,
33,000 is what the town has.
yeah,
Do you
I
saying
think
it?
it's, like fair would be, I would say, 18, 19, 20, somewhere there.
As of October 2023, the value
yeah,
last
exactly,
October, you say about
exactly.
19,000 or 18,000?
18, no, I would say $19,000.
19,000 is
Yeah.
what you're asking for, okay.
And that's one. And then I don't know if this is, I learned,
What appeal was that on your photo?
This is
Number
9.
9, okay.
9. And then I have another one, which is, I think, after understanding, because it's a 2018 model, and
Wait, this is the same appeal?
it's a different appeal,
A
it's
different
10.
appeal.
Oh,
Okay, so we're done with everything.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys have more questions on
I
my
have more on
9.
And do you have, let's have
No.
this one.
My only question is on the tax bill that you have there,
This is a 10.
Oh, no, let's have the one for 9.
I think it's the wrong car I'm talking about, but I filled it up together. So the 10 is the XC90 and 9 is the S90. So,
So just have to change the appeal number.
yeah,
Oh, so the one we just discussed, the 2017 Volvo, that's 10.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
Now we're going back to 9.
Yeah.
So on the XC90, is the model number and everything correct on the tax bill? Would you say that they have it,
Yeah,
Okay, everything is accurate?
I believe so,
Okay.
yeah.
Do they go by VIN numbers? Right? Don't they go by
Yeah,
VIN
they
numbers?
do check, they assess with the VIN number.
Yeah.
In the
Yeah, do the-
NADA book. And then this one, is a 2018, S90, Volvo, and today I have 112,000 miles. And I believe this is also assessed at 23, so 33,000.
Well,
It's the same
It's a different
assessment?
car.
it
But the
can't,
same
it can't be the
assessment
same. Exactly.
No.
Yeah,
They're both at 23,100?
Huh. Yeah.
Look at the,
Just make sure they're not two the
Print.
That's
same.
what I'm wondering.
does it make sense?
Does anything they did on there make sense to you?
S90 and X.
No, this is the same, these two are the same VIN numbers. So find it, maybe have it,
But see, this says S90 T8. That's a different model.
So do we have the dollar amounts wrong then?
yeah, but it says, this one says S90 T8 as well. This you gave me from this one you just talked about. Yeah, I think, I got the paperwork. These two are the exact same.
Yeah,
printout.
I asked for both. I don't know if they printed the other one out for me.
So this paperwork
Just
you
make
have filled
sure.
out says the 2017
Yeah,
XC90.
right.
That's-
But I
The
believe
dollar
I don't have
values we
the
just
other,
talked about are for the other car.
Correct.
Is that right?
Yes.
so I need this one. I don't have this one, so.
Yeah.
Okay. We should get, yeah,
Can I ask them to print one?
Yeah.
yeah.
They still down there?
So,
I'll just check.
Okay.
Okay, so, that's right.
Let's go
So-
to number 11.
Well, the assessed value, for the SC90, the assessed value is 23,100, right? Is that Carol?
SC90, correct, the
SC90.
2018.
18, SC90
Correct.
Volvo is assessed at 23,100,
Correct,
and the appraised value would be 33,000.
correct.
And we haven't heard his appeal on that one yet. Okay, but everything else is accurate. The 96,000 applies to the XC90. Everything he said applies to the other car. He just had the wrong values from the town, right?
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like. Okay,
Okay,
so
thank you.
he's gonna come back.
He's back sooner than I
There
thought.
it is.
Sorry.
I got it.
So let's get the assessed and appraised on that vehicle.
So it's 21.
21 even?
21,190
Assessed.
assessed.
And that's on the XC90,
Yeah.
2017.
No, that's the S90.
No, that's
No.
XC90, the 21,190.
Assessed. We have to come up with the appraised number, so hold on a second so that we make sure we have it.
I'm sorry.
That's okay, it's not your fault.
30,271.
Okay, but everything else you told us about the XC90 is correct, right?
Yes.
96,000 miles, you're asking to go to $19,000.
Yes.
Okay, and the Kelly Blue Book on that,
XC90.
Today it's at 16.
what, do you know what it was in October
I don't know.
2023? Okay. Okay. And now the SC90, the S90, the 2018 S90
Yeah.
is assessed by the town at 23,100 and
Right.
appraised at 33,000.
Right.
Right.
Okay, all right. And what are you asking for on
Um,
that one,
that one
on the
is,
mileage?
I mean, if I'm in really good condition, I would get, a Kelly Blue Book is about 1843 to 21.
Is it in really good condition?
I have 115,000 miles on that car.
Okay, how about October 23 miles?
October 23 miles, I have, I can't see anything. here we go, here. It is 73,423. So I drive to New Jersey every day, so I put in like 30,000 miles on the car a year.
Okay, so that's the mile.
You bought it new?
I bought it used.
Used.
Last year in January, I bought it at 53,000. I have 112,000 miles on it now.
But October was 73,000.
October was 73,422.
And how is the condition of it? Is there any body damage?
No body damage.
It's in perfect condition.
It's in good condition.
Good or very good?
In good condition, not very good.
Okay.
I use it
That's
a lot.
different.
And this is the current value?
This is the current value on Kelly Blue Book.
Wait,
Which
can you
is-
just clarify,
Yeah.
when did you buy the car?
2023, January.
In January
Yeah.
2023, okay.
What'd you pay for it? Do you remember?
I paid,
Supplemental?
I paid 30,000. Yeah. So I think that car is high mileage and, I mean, I think it's not worth what the town is assessing.
And what did you think it was worth?
I would be happy if you guys assessed it at around, 19, it's about the same price.
Okay.
19, 20.
As of October 23, that's the dollar amount that we want you to let us know what you want, what you're asking for. As of October 2023, not the value today, but October 2023.
Yeah, I think it's fair. That would be fair.
Would be what, 19?
No, I like 20.
20,000?
Yeah,
Okay, so you just have to, according to the statutes, you have to name a number, so
Yeah,
that's why we
okay,
get sticky
okay.
about asking you for
I
a number.
understand.
So, okay, so 20,000, okay.
Do you know what the mileage was when you bought it? And
53,000
53,000.
last year, yeah. I survived.
Anything else?
These are the same, right? You can have one of those back.
And I just want to make sure, that's appeal number 9 is the F90, right? And
Correct.
appeal number
Correct.
10 was the
Yeah.
XC90.
XC90, yeah.
Okay.
Do you want
Do you want
have
to,
any more of those?
You can have that's the mileage for, the S90, and I believe I shared I believe I shared the XC90 mileage for
Oh,
September.
This is appeal number 10.
Yeah, because you brought it, yes.
Yeah,
This is for the X,
Put that with appeal number 10.
sorry, confusion.
and then you're writing the numbers on them, that's 9? Okay.
Anything else with appeal number 9?
That's all I have. I mean, I have photos if you guys want to take photos.
And then
of
this
the
is number
Kelly
10.
Blue Book.
Or does he have the
I
cover
wrote
sheet
it
for
down.
10?
Okay,
For 9? I'm sorry.
Okay, all set?
thank you.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thanks for coming in.
I think this is an extra copy.
Hello.
Probably of this
Sorry.
tax.
That's okay, no
The
worries.
number 9 tax
You want me to
bill
sit there or?
You can sit wherever you want.
of the
Okay, I'm already here, so.
XC90.
All right, so,
This is the
Melissa
S90.
Strauss,
What's the appeal number?
appeal number 11?
Yeah. Okay, sorry, can you hold on one sec?
Sure.
We'll give you a minute, okay. How many X's and C's?
No.
Okay, they're both 90s, that doesn't help, okay. This appeal number?
11.
11.
Okay. My name's Melissa Strauss, 1 S at the end, not 2, everybody does 2 S's. 168 Santmoor Drive, 06824. And, coming in for my Jaguar I-Pace 2019. And, currently assessed for $22,720, requesting.
Hold on. 22,000.
720.
720. I'm looking for 17,000 miles, 17,000 miles, 17K assessment.
Okay.
Market value 17,000?
Yes.
Okay, not appraised,
assessment.
not assessment.
Yeah,
Market
okay.
value.
The market value, yes.
And the appraised value on the 22.7 is 32,470, 457. Okay. Thank you.
And you're asking for what?
17,000.
17.
And how many miles were on it?
In October, 16.5.
In October 2023.
Yes.
Miles were what?
$16,500.
16,500.
How's the condition of the car?
It's fair to good.
Very good?
It's 100% battery, and in October, we had the car in the dealership, and while it was in the dealership, they did significant damage to the car, which I can show you.
Oh, funny. That happened to me.
And they did not, and unbeknownst to us, they did not tell us.
They told me, yeah. It was visible, they had to tell me.
No, here's some of the damages.
Oh, wow. Jeez.
Somebody literally scraped the...
Remind me not to go there.
It's almost like you have to take pictures of your car when you drop it off.
And we literally had the car in for weeks, and we didn't know until we only found out that our car got damaged because we wanted it to go to another, place to get serviced. And they said, we can't take it at the moment because your car is in the auto body shop.
They didn't even tell you?
They didn't tell us.
Yeah, they
So,
told me.
Yeah.
Because I was sitting there, so they had no choice but to tell me.
Yeah, so they were like, oh, we decided to do this so your value wouldn't go down. It's like, well, you didn't give us the choice to decide which dealership we wanted to get our car repaired.
I didn't get a choice either. It was them or Carfax, so I went with them.
And here's another picture.
Wow.
What year is this car?
This is a 2019.
2019.
Yep.
So,
So when did that damage take place?
October of 2023.
oh,
Exactly 10/23/23, because it was on my daughter's birthday.
But they say it is
It is now
repaired.
fixed.
Okay.
But we also had a battery issue that had to be replaced. It is 100% battery, so.
Yeah.
Fortunately, it was on.
That was also in 2023?
Yes. That was in October of 2023. So I love a battery car, but it has its issues and, gotta, do what we have to do for it. So that's the reason why I'm here today, to see what we can get an appeal for.
And what are you basing what did you say, 17,000?
Yeah, Kelly Blue Book,
Kelly.
based in October of 2023.
Okay.
I think you appealed this car before.
Yep.
Am I right?
Yep,
Okay.
not my first rodeo here.
With the same car?
Same car.
Yeah.
Yeah, only this happened in October of
Okay,
2023.
so this is new damage.
New damage, yeah, so that's why I'm here now, because this happened exactly in October. So that's why I'm here to appeal it, and whatever I can get would be nice. So that is that. Any questions?
None for me.
I think we're good.
Okay, and I'm also number 12. So.
Oh, you're number 12 too?
Yep,
Okay.
exactly. So this is for my 2020 Volvo XC90. Yep, another, I know, just when you had enough, just when you had enough trauma with it. Net assessed at 30,030, looking for a
30,000.
It's a set.
033?
3330.
Oh,
3330.
Okay.
Divided by 0.7 is 43,328.
Yeah, so I am looking for a $39,000, 39K value.
Okay. And you're basing that on?
Just wear and tear in the car, and we got the car in 2023, we paid the 2022 at $514.44, and then this year we're paying $846.21. We feel like that's overinflated and just wanted to, get it reassessed at this time.
okay. And what's the mileage as of October 2023?
As of October, 23,000.
23,000.
Yep.
Okay.
Any questions?
What year did you say the car was?
With the 2020, we got it at CPO.
2020, okay.
It's a certified pre-owned, it's an electric hybrid car. We're a big fan of electric, but we do want the gas as well, so it is the hybrid option. The battery is, a little bit more slower since October and, gotta do the wear and tear. So just wanted to see if we can get that assessed as well.
What about the body? Is there a lot of damage on it?
There's dents on it, yeah. Unfortunately, people ding it up and it's not worth repairing. There's a dent on the rear passenger side, so, not gonna pay money it's a Volvo, any damage any repairs you fix on it, it's not worth it.
Not worth it,
Yeah. Any other
I have
questions?
no other questions. Anybody?
No. Nope.
Okay, so, you want it?
Thank you for coming in. Yeah, whatever you got there.
Well, you already have one of these.
Then that's why we don't need it.
Yeah. All right.
Thank you very much.
You're
Have a good
welcome.
night.
You too now. Take care.
13.
For you guys, my card does not have a whole bunch of letters. What do I give you?
Your address.
Okay, so my name's, I'm appeal number 13, Noah Gordon, 289 Naps Highway in Fairfield. I have a 2013 Honda Civic that, it was appraised at 10,000, the assessment's 7,000, so I was able to do that math.
That was a good one.
Say it exactly.
So, yeah,
The assessment is
$7,000,
was
so we appraised it
$7,000.
at $10,000.
7,000 even?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the appraised I was able to do in my head.
And that's 10,000 even.
Yeah. So that's the same assessment. So first, that's the same assessment as last year, the 7,000. So it's like I've had a year of driving the car, another year of like, so I also use it for work, like it's a work vehicle. I have equipment in and everything, and the value did not drop according to the assessor, which I thought was crazy. And then I looked on the NADA website that, and so my car in October 2023, the mileage was 150,000. And I would say it's average condition just because it's, like, I use it for work, like, I'm an environmental scientist, so I, like, drive in rough areas where I probably need a truck, but I have a Honda Civic. So,
You do their ads.
yeah, like, you do what you do, and, like, I had to recently get new brakes, I have, like, for $700 for all of them, and that was just after October, so, like, in October 2023, the brakes needed to be done. So according to the NADA, the average for an average condition for my car, I'd be able to get $6,650. While, like I said, the car by the assessor was appraised at 10,000, which I thought was, and never
So that's a 2013, is that?
Well, yeah, 2013.
I thought that the assessor uses the Nata book.
They do, that's why I'm confused as to why
Well-
these Nata numbers aren't matching, even coming close.
Well, when the thing, one thing I think, because I was wondering that too.
Yeah.
Because I had to go through the same thing last year. I don't believe the town knows, like, the mileage and condition, while when you go onto this website, like, you could input the mileage of the car, which, like, I know.
On the Nata website.
Yeah.
You can, so it's more
Which I
enhanced.
know, yeah,
But usually-
it gives you a more, like what your
Accurate,
car
yeah.
is actually
Yeah.
worth, which I know that myself and hearing other people, it sounded like they had the same, issue.
But even when we've done mileage adjustments in the past, it's not dropped at $4,000 unless no matter what. It usually drops it at like $700 or something.
Like,
It doesn't drop at
I'm like
$4,000.
going like based off, like, it does have the clean edition, the clean condition, which I don't consider mine, like, clean is 7,425, which is still, like, at
Lower
least
than
three,
10,000.
yeah, but I consider mine to be 6,650, it's,
Is that value from them, from October 23 or now?
yeah,
It
October
is,
2020,
okay.
yeah, like I said, I did this song and dance before, so I was prepared, I looked at my mileage, and it was like, and I did all this stuff knowing that I would have to wait till when, like, June or July, whenever these get sent out, so.
Okay. And what amount were you asking for appraise?
So for the praise, I'm asking for 6,650, which is what the NADA value would be from, like, with that mileage at average condition, which is what my car is, and, yeah. And also, like, so I bought my car used, and I bought it in 2020, and when I bought it for $8,000. So for my car to, like, have so much, like, work on it, used, and for it to go up and, like, like, that's a great deal, I think, but you know what they say, you know, when you drive a car off the lot, yeah, so,
All right.
do you guys, and then, do you need one of these as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an EX, right?
EX,
Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, 'cause you appealed it last year, I was
Yeah.
looking at minutes from last year, okay.
all right, thank you very much.
Thanks for coming.
You need to,
I'm sorry that you all had
you
to
need to
wait.
get a truck with a tree growing in
I-
it, and contact that kid,
No,
to fix it up.
I was telling my wife, I was like, should I get a new car? Like, especially, like, we can't, she gets mad at me because we can't go anywhere because I have a whole bunch of stuff in the trunk, and now I have stuff in the trunk and in the back seat, and she's like, we can't, like, do anything. I'm like,
Uber.
am I?
do anything.
No, like, we can't, like, have, like, friends and, like, come in the car. It's like, I barely have room just for you and I in the front seat. And it's like, well, what if we wanna bring beach chairs to the beach? It's like, I guess we're bringing your car. And her car is, like, not the greatest car either. Like, her car is, like, leaking half the time. I'm like, do you want me to do an assessment? So, yeah, we need it's just, you know, it's one of those things that you just need to do. But it works, it runs.
I'll take my card.
What number are you?
Appeal
15.
13,
Oh,
unit 13, someone's.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm going on number 14. I'm not sure what exactly you need for it.
That was a good laugh.
Do
anything. Your name and address?
I'm Owen Pope. I live at 84 Myron Street in Fairfield. And, I have two cars. So I have a Land Rover Discovery, 2019. The town assessed value is $24,990, which makes the current market value about 35. Market value 35K there, which I think is too high. I've tried to sell this car back to the dealership a couple different times, and the most they've offered me was like $21,000. So I think that this is just not exactly on market rates. And then if you look at Kelly Blue Book, it doesn't have high mileage, it's more of like a train car. So I think at the time I had 30,000 miles in October last year.
30,000 miles?
30,000 miles.
Okay, in October 20.
I think the good condition is, I think it was 25K, according to Kelly Blue Book there. So that's what I'm asking for, a market value of 25K, so I guess 17,500 appraised.
Assessed. So 25,000 retail value, right,
Yeah,
like appraised,
right.
25,000, okay.
Okay, sorry.
That's okay. Assessed was what, 24,990? I just need to know.
Yeah, so I have two young kids, and it's like I take it to the train station, and then like a nanny will pick it up, and she backs into various things. And, you know, it's like, it's in good condition. It's not terrible, but it certainly has a lot of scrapes and dings.
There's scrapes and dings and dents and.
Yeah. Goldfish ground to the carpet, sort of thing.
Raisins.
Yeah.
You guys are, I have to say, you guys are good with kids. There's
Yogurt,
my kids, they'd be out, they'd be walking everywhere.
there's a banana.
Yum.
Yeah. So it's 35,700,
Yep.
That's, yeah, right.
yeah, the town.
Okay, any questions on that one? Okay, what's the next?
I don't think so.
So number 15,
Yep,
it's a, 2022 Range Rover, and the current appraised value from the town is $58,420.
Assessed value
Sorry, assessed.
is what?
Just give us the number again.
58.
58,420.
420.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so that's 83,457.
83,000.
okay,
And similar situation, you know, like we don't use a ton. It currently has like 35,000 miles on it. But last October, probably had about 30,000 on it. And Kelly Blue Book value in good condition is 63,000. So I'm
as
asking,
of October?
As of October, yeah. And so I'm asking for 63,000 as the updated market value.
And do you have that paperwork?
Yeah, I want the paperwork there as well. It was a COVID purchase, and so, yeah, we paid a high amount.
You bought it new?
Yeah.
And I was stupid enough to ask for a particular color.
Oh, yeah.
And the guy said, honey, there's one, do one.
Yeah, you need to come by the end of the year.
Whatever color it is, yeah, that's my new favorite color, yeah. And get your fat.
That was literally, that was the
Yeah,
pitch.
that's it, yep. And I thought, why am I buying this car? My car runs, what am I doing? But it was about opportunity, so.
Okay.
This is.
Any other questions? Nobody? Going, okay. Okay, you're done. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thanks.
Have a good one.
You too.
All right, finally, right?
Number 16, Guy Basil, 336 Hunyadi Avenue. And apparently I could have come to this rodeo 25 years ago. It was an antique. It had it registered in Fairfield for 34 years. I grew up in Fairfield. So I've been happily paying taxes on that truck to the town of Fairfield for a long, long time. But then the past couple of years after COVID, the bills just got, and then I never knew about the whole antique thing. It's a 78 Land Cruiser, 259,000 miles. I took all 259, just got the original clutch in it.
Sorry, 78 Land Cruiser?
Yes,
How many miles?
259,000. Runs like a champ. But all I really use it for is I take my boat twice a year from my slip at South Benson and back, and I do the dump runs.
Wow.
And then I take my little granddaughter Lake Mohegan fishing, she likes riding in the truck. But yeah, then I found out, so last year I had to come in, because I got like a 300, it went from like 87 up to like 117 bucks, which I had no problem. Then all of a sudden it started kicking out these 388, 407s. So I came in last year and the assessor actually reduced it for me. But then when I came in earlier this year, the nice lady said, well, why don't you have it done as an antique? I never knew about it. There you go.
And it fits all those conditions, it's original, conditional, that,
All numbers matching.
the three things that he needs to do, okay.
There you go.
And, sorry, what were the values assessed and appraised on it?
13,910. I'm never selling, I'm gonna give it to my son Chris.
And then the appraisal was 19,871.
19,871? And it's 13,009?
It's a great truck. I've had it for 34 years. I got it back in 1989 from the original owner in New Canaan, Connecticut for $900 bucks.
Does it have a name?
I was just gonna say the same
yeah.
thing, I was waiting for.
That's right.
Don't laugh.
Okay.
Mabel. I named her Mabel because she's never broken down on me, so I named her Mabel.
Aw,
A long time ago.
There you go.
So apparently I could have done this a long time ago. I never knew.
Cool.
Because I've got like the 2022, I've got 3 other cars I pay taxes in
Sorry, this goes.
Fairfield plus the house. But this is killing me. My wife's like driving off a cliff, and then that nice lady told me about this.
Okay, good.
So here I am.
Do antiques.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay.
Good enough.
You folks enjoy your evening.
You too. Sorry
Thank
it
you.
took so long.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, the assessor.
I just noticed that, the address I had on there, I recently moved, so, I don't know, because I think you said you were gonna send a letter.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do send the letter.
Yeah.
So do they have the right address
So, I
downstairs?
think you sent it originally to 80 Howard Street, or on one of the sheets, it says. 80 Howard.
What do you want to say?
84 Myron Street.
84 Myron is what you filled out on the appeal.
Yeah, but I think.
But the
yeah.
tax bill, so did you ask her down there to correct it?
I did, and she, sort of, on the, sign-in sheet, she crossed off.
But she didn't go on the computer and fix your?
I'm not sure what she did after that,
Okay,
so.
yeah, 'cause that would be, I mean, otherwise all your
it's all
bills
in town,
go
but
to the other, yeah.
Okay.
I know, isn't it?
But,
Okay, 84 Myron, not the Howard.
yeah,
Okay.
okay, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Good one.
How did you get so lucky to be the last?
Sorry, no, you guys probably want to go home, I feel bad.
No, we have more to do. This is the start.
Hope I'm organized for you. I have 2 cars, I think they put the Suburban first. Cheryl Quintel, my address is 430 Morehouse Lane in Southport.
I love that street.
I do too.
We sold the house there, oh, it's beautiful.
I love it too.
I haven't had that one.
Hmm?
How long have you been there?
28 years.
Oh, no, it wasn't that one, okay.
And this is appeal 17 and 18, right? Okay.
Yeah, 17 is a Suburban.
Well, let's do that first, yeah.
Actually, I had never paid attention to the assessments before. I looked at them and just thought they were way too high on both my cars. My Suburban's an 11.
Okay, so you have a 2011 Chevy Suburban?
Yeah,
Okay.
it has 205,000 miles on it. I brought the receipts from last October, so you can see what the mileage was. I mean, it's in fine shape. You know, it's not
We're gonna
like
need-
banged up bad. It's probably fair shape. But, when
My computer's not working.
I asked for
I
some
can't get
advice
on. I'm trying
downstairs.
to
They
see.
told me to go to JD Power and pull up the assessment,
Okay.
which it says the average price paid was $8,300. So I have
average
to,
mileage?
just
So
so
that-
that,
That's an appraised by market value.
yeah, I'm not sure the terminology. It's, it's what JD
Yeah,
Power
that's-
said, yeah.
Was there different for each class of vehicle?
8390, which, again, given my mileage,
Mhm.
I think it brings it right down, actually. Anyway, I looked at this not knowing if they were valued correctly. When I saw this, I realized I should come in, and pretty big difference.
And so what are you asking for?
Actually, I don't know why I have that one. With the mileage, it was 5565. In clean condition, that was even
What-
better than average.
What, I'm sorry, say that again?
I don't, let me ask you guys, do you look at average condition, clean condition?
Well,
for
so
the-
you tell us.
You have to tell us.
Oh, I tell you,
based on the-
it should be
Well, actually,
average.
no. Actually, we should be looking at clean condition.
Clean
What, right?
retail.
Clean retail, that's it, clean retail.
That's
They
what the
don't-
town
Nobody ever
uses.
calls it that, so I think clean condition is as close as we're gonna get.
Well, clean retail is the terminology used
Right.
from JD Power and ADA.
Well, she
The
used
woman
JD
I
Power,
asked
so
for
it should be
advice,
there.
she said, JD Power's clean retail, and then you assess it at 70% of that number. I think, that's what I was told.
That is, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Okay,
So, sorry, I missed the mileage. Was that as of October 23 or in current mileage?
No, in October, it was 202,826.
202 in October, okay.
So yes, clean condition, then it would be 5565. I brought pictures of the odometer now.
55.
No, 5565.
Did you get the
I
current
didn't
appraised?
get, no, sorry, they assessed and appraised
Well,
from the
tell us
tax
what the
bill.
tax bill says.
Yeah, the tax says 9770.
9770.
Okay,
Appraised is 13,957.
957, okay. And you're asking for,
Based on this.
yeah, for October
55.
2023 value,
Right.
5565.
5565, okay.
Okay, so we'll take, you said that picture,
I do, do you want one each color separate? Let me make sure.
she'll take
Do you
that.
want this at all?
No, you can.
No, we don't need that.
Okay.
Okay, and then the next one is?
The next one is an 18 Jaguar. And,
What model is it?
oh, I'm sorry, F-Pace. It was valued by the town at 16,260. It says, oh, yeah, value it says, like,
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what it is, yeah.
What is it again?
16,260 by the town. I had 65,000 miles in October. I had work done, so I have a copy of that. And, I am saying that the clean condition is 15,750.
23,228 is the appraised.
23,228 is the appraised, okay, and 15,750 is what you're asking for
Yes,
as of October
based on-
2023, okay.
And I have copies of the current mileage, the mileage in October, and a picture.
Okay, great.
And the 60, let me, Oh, where'd you get the 15,750? Was that
From that JD Power.
JD Power?
Oh, you want me to go?
I'm sorry. I
Well, that's okay, now. Everybody have any questions? Anything else to add? No? Okay, you're good to go.
Good.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Sorry, you.
That's okay, no, you're not keeping
Sorry, you were the lucky one, the last one.
I learned from everyone else, so.
Yeah, see, it was worth it.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Somebody have a laptop they can use? Because Kathleen said hers isn't
Mine
working.
is not happy
But
today.
I can send you a link to JD Power online,
Oh,
so you can actually roll back and go back to October of '23.
So what was happening was many of them were coming in with the not a number. And it was significantly different than what you have. So is there a
Because
reason?
you gotta remember, they're pulling from today.
Well, no, they
No.
said they were rolling it back.
Rolling back.
They
That's
can't
what
roll
they
it back
said.
online.
Okay, so that could be one thing that's
they
happening.
can't?
You can't do historic values online. You can't say October 1 of '23. You can only
They all seem to
put
sound
it
like
in and
they
it comes
were.
up.
Yeah, every one of them sounds like they were.
Well, if you have the link, did you give, you're giving us the link to do that?
Yeah,
Then why wouldn't they have that link?
because we pay for a subscription.
Oh.
This is a subscription service. It's not what's available to the public.
It seems strange, because they all, were
They all, like,
really
at
sure
that
that it was based on,
Because
It was
they
like
gave us-
$4,000
They gave us current
difference.
value and October 23 value. They gave us two values.
Yeah.
They
Maybe
could-
it's
I don't know how
Was
they
it a
could
different
get out.
website, was it a different, not JD Power, was it Nada? I don't know.
but even so, I mean, some of these are so
Yeah,
off.
way off.
That's why I should
Like
figure out
half.
what's going on.
Even if they were giving us today's value,
It's,
we're still way too, from October till now, it's just.
it could
the
be
value.
like
values-
1,000,
Values have been
1,000.
dropping faster than
Significantly.
typical, because they rose so high about 2.5, 3 years ago.
Right, when there
Because
was
of
no
COVID
cars.
and inventory and all that, and the used cars went way up,
Yeah.
and now they've been coming back down, they're normalizing again.
but now, not in October of '23, they weren't
They've
normalized.
come down some,
Some,
and they're
but not the
continuing
whole
to
way.
drop.
So maybe that's
So we're in
why.
an unusual time, because
Yeah,
the
but I
cars are
mean-
dropping faster than usual.
These values are not, I mean, they're 50% off.
One of them was, two of them.
Nope.
And you said the number of miles that we use bases on the class of the car? Yeah,
When you look it up in the book, yes, there's 4 or 5 different class types, and each one will have a different class, and it'll, has a different
What do you mean
normal
class
mileage.
types, Russ?
I'm sorry,
For example, like, what do you mean, give us an example of the class types. Are you talking about condition?
no, the NADA has classes 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5.
Okay, and what does that equate to, like?
I don't know, I couldn't tell you what each one is, but when you look a car up in the book,
How do you know which
I mean, those books, I can't even begin to look at that thing.
so when you
I
look
have
this
6
up,
pairs of
right up in the
glasses.
upper corner, it says
It's like
mileage class,
Barbie.
and it'll, like, this one says 3.
I'm looking.
So when you go to the front of the book to look at the mileage table, when you find the mileage and the year, and you grid it out, you have to use the one that says 3, or 4 or 5, or whatever the case is. So
Okay.
there's 5 different normals. It's not just one.
What's average? Like, are
Well,
they all,
there's 5 averages.
okay, is it consistent from year to year?
It does.
Like, as the car gets older, does the number of miles go down?
I don't know, I've never analyzed
I mean, you
the,
probably can look at the table and know, does it just add 10,000 every year? Like, if you look at class 3, a 2022 versus 21, does it keep adding whatever it is, 12,000 miles every year?
yeah, it looks like, I'm looking at a class 1 at 200,000 miles, it's going down about $400, $500 a year.
No, but how many what's the mileage? Like, from year to year, what are they expecting the miles to be? If that makes sense. That's what I'm trying to get at,
Okay,
like,
so for a 23 model year,
yeah,
15 to 20 is normal.
15 to
There's-
20 is normal, but it's
there's no
different for each
adjustment.
class, for each class.
No, for that class, for all classes,
It's 15 to 20.
yeah.
Okay.
You can look, if you just look in the book, you'll see a
I
big
can't
gray
see that,
spot.
no matter what, I just can't.
No, but it's a big gray spot.
I can't even, yeah, sorry.
I'm shocked that-
And how about like, but that's all the classes, so a 2022 would still be
Yeah, they all
30
seem to be pretty similar.
Oh.
15 to 20.
It didn't come out.
Well, it's 15, 25 to 30 for 22, 40 to 45 for 21.
Okay, so that again, 25 to 30 for 2022.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, say somebody gives us an appeal for a 2019 vehicle, I'm just trying to find, on average, what would we expect the miles to be on that car? 15 to 20.
I mean, do you want me to read you every one?
Okay.
Well, if you, I mean, if
No,
you
we
get,
don't need you to read them.
well, no, but if you give me like
you
6
should be
years,
looking-
I can,
You should be looking at the book.
We're all talking at once, can't do that.
Yeah, but you should be looking at the book to be fair and consistent with the
well, if someone
people that
can
haven't.
see it. I mean, I brought my magnifying glass, we tried to look at it, but,
Did your phone have a magazine?
maybe. I mean, I just wanna know what the miles is, for, if someone has a 2016, what's the average miles on a 2016 vehicle? That's, I just wanna know if they need a mileage adjustment, so,
Yeah, 2016, it says 100 to 105.
okay, that's the kind of the ratio that I'm looking
And
for.
that's based on,
That's
do we know
good.
how many miles they base that on a year?
Well, 16 would be 7 years old, so 7 divided by 100, 7 into 100, 12,000 a year, 13,000.
Okay, that's fair.
I always say it's 12 to 15-ish, but it's higher in the early years, like,
That's what I was asking.
like 23, it's 15 to 20 is normal in the first year.
Why is that? I mean, I
The
bought,
Yahoo factor.
not in my car, I bought a new car, I drove
Because
7,000
maybe
miles.
people drive new cars more than they would drive their older cars.
Not me. 7,000 miles in a year.
My wife put 18,000 on her car in the first year.
Which is average. Says 15 to
Evidently.
20, according to the book, it is, that's right.
But I mean, just think, if you've got a new car and an old car and you're gonna go on a long trip, what do you take?
I'll take the new car.
Yeah.
No, I don't, but other people.
So if you show me that, I will write, I just wanna know the numbers for like the 10 years, and then you can either read them to me or I'll put my magnifying glass on them, and then I'll be done.
So what do you
What
need?
numbers are we reading?
20?
Average miles for a particular year of a car.
Right. Tell me
So
what
like
year
a
you want.
2021, just if you just go backwards, I'm just gonna write them down.
21 is
Yeah.
40 to 45,
Okay. And a
50 to 55,
2019,
65 to 70,
2018,
75 to 80,
okay. 2017,
85 to 90.
and I think the only other one we had was a 2013. It was an older car. You have to go to another book. Right? Most of them were fairly new cars,
Well,
right?
one
With
was
high, very high values.
One was
It
2011.
was a 2011.
Well, one was 2010.
Okay.
13,
But that just gives me some gauge, so that.
130 to 135,
For which one?
2013.
And then we had one question on the classic, or I have a question on one of the first classic car that we had.
Well, I had a question about that too, but when I was thinking about it, I thought that we were gonna end up doing it like a regular car, because something about the.
I thought the statute was that you have to, he didn't apply
You
in
don't-
time. Well, I thought that we
It was a
said last year that we,
2002.
they didn't apply in
That's not what it
time.
is.
Yeah, I just wanna make sure we
about that
understand
car.
the statute.
Is that the truck you're talking about?
No, the truck was later on.
This was the,
The other intake?
no, the one, the
The guy
boy,
that had the tree growing out of it.
the boy who redid his car.
Oh, the other
Right.
guy, I'm thinking about the other guy.
Yeah.
Truck, yeah.
Right. What appeal was that?
That's what
Five.
I'm asking.
That was 5, right.
Bucky.
Right, but then he said we didn't fill it out in time. I guess, how are we gonna make a decision? I mean, if the statute doesn't allow it, it doesn't allow it.
It's a 2002 GMC pickup. They bought it from, it wasn't drivable in October 2023, and they're coming in asking for the status of the.
There's a couple of those, wasn't there?
Yeah, there's two, and that one, he had just acquired it from his grandmother, been in the family, wasn't drivable, but then they fixed it up. So can we grant him 2023 status? For being an
So
we can give it to him retroactive, we can.
Okay.
So when is it when
But
they
it has
have
to
to
meet-
apply?
Why I'm thinking.
You have to apply before I sign the grand list.
So he did not, is that right? Or else we
Once the
can,
grand
or
list
else
is
we
signed,
can
it's
grant
done.
it, but we can grant it back,
Right,
okay. But you just can't do it for him,
right.
okay. So he obviously didn't fill out the paperwork.
But it needs to be 20 years old,
It's 2002.
unmodified.
And it's all been restored to original,
It's original, but he's painted it and fixed it up
Yeah, it just has to be unmodified.
yeah. Okay.
and
And
be
he had to
for
fill out the
historic
form
interest.
with you, which I think he did, right? That form is somewhere in the backup.
Yeah, Karen was down there helping fill.
Yeah, and then there was a second one that was similar, but this was a 1978 Toyota Land Cruiser, right? The last
What
gentleman.
about Rosalita?
Mabel.
Mabel.
Mabel. The name of the car is Mabel. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, the name of the car's Mabel. That was just recently, so that was.
But he's owned this car since 1989.
knew we had a name for it.
So we can direct away, as long as it's unmodified. He filled out the form correctly.
For 23, you can.
That's what I'm saying,
Yeah.
for
Oh,
October
heartbeat.
23. Okay.
1978, oh my gosh, wow.
I just don't understand how these NADA numbers are coming in so low that they're, so you
used to
emailed me
look
the
them up in
link?
a book to see what it looks like versus, a September number versus October. Do you have one?
Do we have what?
Do you have somebody's data printout that, and we can compare it to
The
what?
last
No,
woman,
you were looking at, I mean, they had them on their phone.
yeah, the last woman though, she said she got the information from downstairs to use JD Power. So she's got something in her packet, I think she's got something from JD.
Yeah, why would they
JD
tell
Power
her?
is an ADA.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Is an ADA?
JD Power purchased an ADA a couple of years ago.
yeah.
It's one and the same.
Okay.
Yep.
They're one and the same.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm sure we do.
So in other words,
Let's just turn it over carefully.
if you use that, it's the same as the NADA, so it should be, if it matches up, then it should be fine.
So what are we gonna do?
Anybody have in their notes who had one?
I look at them like this.
Or would you say you emailed me the
How
link?
are they?
Can you, I mean, what we need to do is plug it in and get it up there, then we can actually do it.
Yeah,
What are we gonna do?
pretty straightforward. You can put
There's
the,
a cord
an
right
ADA right up on the screen. Plug it in and off we go.
And
Off
we
you
can,
go. It's
we
pretty
can use
straightforward.
what you use.
Yep.
Okay, so
I'm
if I
giving you
forward
my-
this to you, Peter, can you, or somebody who's got a laptop?
Anybody else have a laptop? No?
No,
Send it to you, okay.
The other thing you need to keep in mind is that if they're coming in with mileage today,
We asked them that, they
It's a year old.
gave us the, yeah.
We were pretty,
what I used to do is, with other VAs, we would just divide it by the number of years old and then multiply it by one less, so.
I mean,
As far as 8
I'm
years
good with
old
taking
now,
their sworn testimony, though.
Mhm.
Like,
These are-
if they
these are-
say, I think it's, this from.
But we asked them that, Russ. We said, is that now or 2023? And some of them did say now, and they didn't know what it was in 2023. Others had, they knew it because they had work done and they brought the receipt in, like they had an oil change and it said in October.
Right.
So it said
but the
right
way
on.
you can back it up is to take how old it is today,
And do it by, yep.
divide it by the number of years, and then multiply it by
Well-
1 year less.
This is actually in a Board of Assessment Appeals meeting. Okay, thanks, bye-bye. Good, only laughing.
getting the email forwarding it
Oh.
to Peter. I mean, I can't type it in, right? I just don't think I can get my email up on my,
So what are we doing now?
see if we can get it.
Okay.
Do you want me to pull it up on your computer?
JD Power used car, you sent me a link.
Yeah.
Right, he's gonna try it on his laptop, I mean, I can try it on mine, but my computer's so old, it took me literally, it finally just booted, but I don't think I can open my email.
You don't open, like, if you just have internet, I can maybe pull it up
You
for
can
you on
type
the
it
internet.
in, let me see.
Oh, gosh, you're in a car accident. What, going car accident? It was a really bad accident, did you know that? You don't have that?
Ask for a username and password,
Let me see, let me see the screen.
customer login.
Yep, Armor,
That was her, this was her granddaughter.
and the password is capital F for Fairfield.
Oh, my shift key's broken.
Excuse me, we probably don't need to be recording this.
And then it's capital BAA at,
Oh, well, hold on, yeah.
No, let's put that
24.
out on the internet then.
What are we doing?
I don't, they're trying.
You'll have to do it, my laptop is so
Peter's
broken.
computer, because Kathleen's isn't working.
Plus, if I have to take minutes, yeah.
yeah. Do you have the link, Peter?
First initial, last name. I probably should write it down, because we are recording our meeting unless you want it in the
Oh,
recording.
oops.
Yeah, it's okay. And I haven't heard anybody dial in, but
Who would bother?
we don't know.
Listen to this.
What?
Would you go home and listen to this, or you didn't have to be there, no?
Did you get the email? Because it's in the email.
Oh, I didn't even look for it.
Here, I can write it down.
Or a new window, so.
You know Matt Panofsky, the dentist?
And then we're plugging in something. That work rate, that goes into, this goes into his laptop.
Yeah, you plug that into an HDMI port.
Can we do the minutes first, so I can rest assured that those are?
Yeah, let's do the minutes
taken
while
care
we're
of? Right. Anyone want to make a motion?
I have no comments on the minutes. Anybody have comments on the minutes? No. I make a motion to accept the minutes.
I second the motion.
Done.
Well, we have a vote. We're in favor?
Oh, everybody in favor? Whatever. Well, if nobody has any
Okay.
questions, I'm assuming everybody's in favor.
Right. All right, those are approved, so we are done
We're
with
done with
our
that.
March
Okay, good.
minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And on another note, because we probably won't have time to talk about it later, I just want to mention that, I've made 5 attempts to get an answer as to whether or not we can have alternate members for the board. And after, trying this for a year, I started this last year. I just got a text, or I got an email the other day from somebody at Town Hall saying that the woman who was supposed to be looking into it, every single time she told me she was going to look into it, she just, she was going to be calling the town attorney that day. But I never got a response to what happened with it. So, I don't know why it takes so long for a yes or no.
Here, you want to connect?
It's a simple question. I have a feeling if I was in a different political party, we would have had the answer by now. So the next time I have to do it, I'll be asking Kathleen to call.
I mean, it's a state statute.
What?
I mean, Russ probably knows the answer.
No, we don't need that answer.
All right.
It doesn't really say, Kathleen, whether or not you can have alternates. I read it 100 times.
Yeah, I mean, the charter has some specifics in it.
Yeah, but then the charter doesn't refer to, it refers to alternates in other boards, but not in ours, and I think
Right.
that's ridiculous. You can't expect the 5 of us to never miss a meeting, to never have an emergency, any of that. Ridiculous.
I know we can have them in the reval years, so.
Yeah, but that's the only time the statute talks about it.
Right.
Is the reval year and then the following year, and then that's it.
And the town code has something in about
I
that.
think it has the same thing, similar, but it doesn't say you can't have the account, the state, if you read the statute, it says it's obvious that that's the only time you can have.
When you come back from
I don't know that the code says that. It says, why?
Say that again?
So see the date,
You know
to
what,
drop that
I
down,
don't like
and
that,
then you're gonna go back to
that
23.
the town has access to something that the public
October 1st.
doesn't.
You're talking about this database?
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't make
So
sense
now
to
you
me,
can put a
like,
pin in, or you can do.
I mean, it'd be
year,
helpful
make,
for them,
model,
then they
and
could just
mileage.
not come in, I mean,
It would be really helpful, because even if they came in, even if they had a case, it would be a lot easier, because they
So
would
do you
have a
have one?
number.
Do you have one to put in? You have.
exactly.
Yep, they can get anything they want.
Exactly.
Well, because this is a privately held company, this is a privately held company, and they want to charge people,
oh,
so.
you need the VIN number?
He's paying a subscription for it. That's why he has to
Bid is
make.
actually the best. I know it's a hard number to enter,
Doesn't
but,
make any sense to me.
I don't know.
And also JD Powder at Power.
We didn't do them in order, that's the
Blue Book,
Four.
maybe they're 1,000 or two off, they can't be off that much.
That's right, you see the labels.
Two.
And
No, but I'm saying between the two, so,
Number 5.
I mean, I'm happy to
Number
go
2.
through one, just to go through the exercise,
And that's
because I'm curious,
Kelly
but,
Blue Book and Edmunds
there's a
and
button
Nada,
that you pull.
they all have different, and they're very different values, very different values.
very, very
Well, they're not
different.
$10,000 difference, but they could be
Okay.
$3,000 difference,
Okay,
4,000.
yeah.
You want more light on?
And the other thing is, it's like, it all depends on what you're
Probably,
doing that, it all
these
depends
are
on what you
pretty-
put in, like what I think
Of
is
course,
excellent.
Got my
garbage
memory.
in, garbage out.
Yeah,
I know.
that's why I kept saying to that guy, is it very good or is it good? He had no idea. Well, I don't know, well, is it or isn't it? I mean, if the value depends on that.
I have to have a highlighter.
All right, let's get this show.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, let's get moving here. I gotta be home for this day.
So what exactly are we doing?
Is this the, Russ, is this the?
We got to-
We're gonna plug in all 17?
We're plugging them all in?
No, I don't think so, but I think if there's questions on mileage, this is gonna be easier than looking in the book, that's all. Right? I mean, I can't see that book.
Year, make, model.
I don't know that I can.
Oh, yeah, okay, all right.
So
I don't have, I honestly don't have a problem with any of these.
But how do we know that?
Most of them had their data, they either had Kelly Blue Book, or they had JD Powers.
That's the problem, right?
He's gotta leave.
No, that's her job.
All right, which one are we doing first?
I don't care, you wanna go with one first? I mean, they're recorded, we wrote them down differently, so.
Should start with what we,
I'm not sure for a kid, no wonder I couldn't get up.
now, see, it's asking you for a body style, so
That's why.
Well, that is.
that's why the VIN is better, but, you know, if it's a painted
Molded.
VIN, just drop that in.
Oh, that's a little better, okay. All right, so
So
what are
with
we
the
looking at?
Legacy, it's gonna be a sedan. And then pick the lowest.
I don't even
spec
know where
you
number
don't
1 is.
know.
Number 11.
Which is what? Yeah, take a guess. Not gonna be a limited premium.
Hughes, our,
Two GT.
when, in that flood we just had.
Whose car?
My
Yeah,
husband's
he's
Jaguar,
or two.
nice,
Yeah, I think limited size.
Where was
F-type
it?
convertible.
Oh, no.
where was
He
it?
went under the,
Oh, no.
We're just doing the VIN.
Under the train tracks?
right
That's what I
where
said. Two body styles,
the 20, exit
just so we can
24
show you what one looks
rotary
like.
is, that one?
No, there's only one choice.
He said I mean,
And then
No,
look
total.
up value.
and get this,
To put
I
mileage?
think we paid.
You don't have to, for those of average, you don't put
This was
anything.
the different Subaru Legacies, okay.
Oh, my God.
So,
And then for the retail, it's the far right.
Wait,
But honestly, I love that car.
10, 15.
Yeah, that's a,
was
that's
it
a
just
nice.
like
was so sad.
Was it just like a flash?
Yeah, flash.
It came in just
Yeah,
like.
there's
Yeah.
too much water all at once, it can't, the drain
Yeah.
can't handle it, it just builds up.
Yeah, the car's braked and he was
But
stuck
you know,
and
I
it
think
went
you
in,
can change the mileage right here. So
he
it's
said,
giving you what
a
they
minute
say
later,
is
it went
average
out,
mileage.
dead.
What was it?
Was total,
Yeah,
like,
once it
did the
gets
water
like that,
clear
you're
in
done.
the car? We
Subaru
just-
Legacy,
Full water,
we did
car
that.
battery,
We did number 2 first. I bet this is number 1, actually. I bet this is appeal number 1.
And another weird thing happened to me, I just got, my bill for
So
my,
you can
because I
see she's
paid
got it up
my,
on the screen.
my home.
All right, what are we looking
I
at?
just got my,
2,000.
So this is, he didn't input mileage on this one, so that's giving you your average mileage.
Okay,
And then clean retail,
10,000.
10,050. And then he had to make a couple of guesses up here because we didn't. do
Wait,
the VIN.
what? This isn't the first one we did.
Which one is
He
it?
just grabbed one and put it in.
Oh, which one is it, Peter?
Number,
It's a good question. I think this is number 2.
Well, 2010 Legacy.
that is appeal
That's
number 2.
Okay, 2010 Legacy, all right. But they didn't tell us what? if it was all-wheel drive or anything like that, or if it was turbo?
You know, this person said nada, appraised it at $3,825.
Which one are you on?
Number 2.
Number 2,
The 2010 Subaru Legacy.
yeah.
Yep.
The town has it appraised at $7,057. And
Yep.
and they're asking $3,825
And now
for the
you're saying
Nava book.
10,000?
This is a value. What you'll see from us is the assessment.
No, we did all
We
that.
did all the math.
We did all the math.
We did all the math.
Your
You have the
appraisal,
bill? You
your
have the
appraisal is
bill?
$7,133.
Yeah, here's her bill, we did the math.
This is
So
wrong.
they were appraised at
Well, wait a minute,
$49,600. Here's the appraised value,
So we got, so
$7,057.
something's entered wrong, so.
Yeah, because you know what?
Right.
Clean trade-in.
It's a turbo.
The thing about the turbo.
I just had him put one in quickly,
Just to
so
see
we
it.
could see it,
Okay.
okay? That's
Okay.
just,
This is
I don't know
like
where
a-
number one's
an
card,
example.
that's what I'm
Right.
Okay.
we started with an actual one, but
Must
then,
have gotten,
Why
the
would
the VIN's a hard number to enter.
Is that, no?
still the same.
They're just, this didn't count, they were just doing that as an example.
So he's gotta put the VIN in.
They had 2 Subarus, right? That's what yeah.
Yes.
Okay, that's the duplicate.
Gonna take all money.
No, it isn't.
Anyway, so I get my tax bill, and I said, how come there's like a $300 interest charge? I said, I never got this, it said delinquent, I said, I never got the first tax bill, because I just paid my home off, so I was waiting for the tax bill.
Yeah.
She goes, oh, Lacey, so she looks it up, she goes,
On the far, on the right.
oh, it came back,
Decode?
the post office
Decode,
said it was
yeah.
undeliverable.
Where's that book? And of course, I didn't ask for the miles at 2010. So it says 163,000 miles.
So I had to pay a $300 interest fee.
So what was
They
the
never
town
gave me
value?
a bill.
Town value was $7,133.
I had 7,057, but
So this is clean. And that, oh, did she have mileage?
yeah, 163 as of October 2023.
Yeah, that's marginally different.
But what would miles be at 2010? Clean retail. We don't,
Just put the 163 in here. Peter, just change that to 163.
yeah, I was just trying to see if what is on the bill.
Do I have, what do I have to
We need another zero.
Oops.
Another 0.
Enter, maybe. Oh, minus, oh, you can see down here, you gotta scroll up a little bit. 68.25. And you can see it took 225 off. I mean, it's a very small
Which
thing.
car is that?
That's a 2010 Subaru.
So where did they come up with the $3,825?
She said that's but nada.
But just remember, this is not the 70% number.
No, we know that.
Okay.
We know that.
We're
We
aware
asked
of
them
that.
to ask for what the value was.
Okay.
We were I think we did a good job of making sure they knew what they were asking for.
Why did they?
What was her number?
38.25.
Yeah, 38.25.
She's probably using average trade-in.
Okay, but.
Or she was using clean retail from October or for September of '24. Remember, they can't go back like this can.
But then how is anyone gonna appeal properly then? That's, I'm sorry, I'm getting like riled up here, because it's like, how can someone
agree
appeal
with you.
if they don't have access to the information? Then it's a waste of their time, and it's a waste of our time. Like, I
So what do people typically appeal? Mileage and condition.
Right.
And
Well,
you
they
can-
just,
you can plug
but
that.
the person downstairs says, go on, we are, as a town, telling them what to do to make the appeal, when in reality, it's incorrect
So,
instruction.
I wouldn't worry about it, because it's all going away next year. You're not
And all
doing,
change next year.
there's no value, we're not doing anything on value next year. It's done.
Thank you, Governor Lamont.
What?
You're not gonna be able to-
It's gonna be
you're not gonna-
MSRP on a depreciation
Yeah,
schedule.
On a
Period.
depreciation schedule, I see.
So
No matter what the
only
car
thing they
looks
can
like.
appeal is, do we have to write MSRP? There's no condition appeal, there's no mileage appeal.
Okay, well,
'Cause
that's
the
a
town
whole
needs
nother
more money to
story.
raise.
All right,
Okay,
so
but-
Yeah, that's the state. The
The
state needs
point
more
of
money to
this
raise.
is, what is my car worth in October 2023?
Mhm.
Is it not worth what you'd get if you traded it in? If you sold it?
This is the balance, we go by clean retail. We don't go by a trade-in.
Okay, so that's the clean retail,
It looks,
and we need to take,
because 38.25 is oddly close to 38.75.
We'll do the math on the 70%.
So that's what they were looking at.
on that one they were, we don't know, we'd have to go through every single one of them, which I don't really think.
Because in their mind, that's what they probably thought, average trade-in.
Well, that's
The
probably-
word clean retail sounds like it's overinflated because it's selling to a dealer, so I can see why, like, I'm just like, I
But
can
that's
see why
probably
they
the
thought.
only information that they were able to get.
Right.
They're not able to get the clean
Yeah.
retail number.
Or they go to Kelly Blue Book,
Well,
or
Kelly
they
Blue
go
Book will
to.
give you three numbers,
Yeah,
and one of them
so
is.
I will feel like I should be calling each of these people and apologizing for not having access to the information, and they don't
No,
understand.
you're right, they can't get the information, so what do they do?
How do they know?
They go to Kelly Blue Book, they go to Edmunds, because they can get that
Yeah,
information.
but half the time they
Then
did
come
use the
in here,
ADA.
But then they come in here and we say, oh, no, not that, you don't use that, we can't use that, you have to use this, well, they couldn't use it.
It just doesn't, I'm just aggravated, it's just like, it's a
That's
waste
why,
of
that's why
everybody's
when I look at
time.
them, I look at all of it, I look at Kelly Blue Book, I look at the NADA, I look at all of it.
Well, what, as an appeal board, what are we allowed to do?
What we wanna do. Same thing with, if it looks like it's fair market value, then it's fair market value,
But that's fair market.
according to them. That might not be what Kelly Blue Book says.
Right, but everybody else in town is paying on that number.
Right.
In
Well,
other
that's
words,
their problem if they don't come in
Everybody
here.
in the state is
Well,
paying on clean.
Well, I'm
we don't
sorry,
want
but
all 20,000 people.
I have no problem, I'd be happy to have 20,000 people come in here and get it right.
45,000.
Cars.
So the difference is,
45,000
when you
cars.
say clean retail, so if you were to say, nab the paper and try to sell your cars, that's what you can expect to get, 60,000?
No, that's what you can expect to ask.
Yeah.
No, that's-
And I get the trade-in, you're always gonna get less from it.
But that's
They
not-
have to turn around and
I get
sell
that.
The
it.
dealer's gonna sell it
He's
for
gotta
that.
sell it.
Right.
No, he's gonna sell it for 8, he's gonna jack it up.
But, they don't just make numbers up. They're looking at transactions in the market to come up with the
What's the
value.
difference between the average trade-in and the clean trade-in?
I don't know. If you want, it's in the books, they explain it.
And clean loan.
I'm gonna guess that what it is, not that anybody knows, I'm gonna guess that average trade-ins are what most cars look like when they get traded in, and clean is what you won't see very much.
Uh-oh.
Clean is when they clean it up.
Yeah, when it comes in there, like the car I had was in,
Oh, my God.
brand new, it was 12 years old, but of
We'll
course,
be here all night.
we can't do that, we have to come up with an easier way. Okay, well,
So in that book,
Stop sharing and then I'm gonna hit share content again. That was weird.
okay, well, maybe we better get started with one and see where we go. We could sit here all night and debate it, doesn't want to get it done. Correct?
yeah,
Great.
All right, so,
All right, what was appeal number?
Would you like the books?
I mean, you wanna do this one first then?
All the indications.
This is number 2.
Well, we've got it up there, so let's do it. Okay, number 2.
Okay.
All right, so according to NADA, this clean retail value was $68.25.
This is the 2010 Subaru Legacy, right? I just wanna, yes.
And apparently there was no real damage to talk about.
Now, and of course, the book has what the average miles would be on a 2010 vehicle, right?
Which is?
I don't know, because he didn't read the numbers that far back.
Okay.
He only read them to 2013.
Okay.
But you can guess it's gonna be, if 2013
Well, it was like
130.
157,000.
150, okay.
They put it up there. and then just
Okay,
changed it.
so that's what they estimated as, probably 155 and 160 for a 2010 vehicle.
Okay.
And his car is at
163.
miles. No, this Subaru Legacy's at 216,000 miles, am I right?
Oh, we're on,
Oh, no, I'm reading the wrong one, I'm sorry. Number 2, we're doing the 2010 Subaru, 163,000 miles. So he's pretty much in the window for the mile.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If we're just,
So the town has them appraised at what?
$7,133.
And they're saying it's 68.25.
Mm-hmm.
Wonder how that happens, if they use that book to come up with value. Like, if that's what the book says, and you're using the book.
Well, they don't have the mileage, it was
Oh, that's
about,
right, they just
it
made
was
it up,
about,
yeah. They just,
the town's,
they don't, they don't.
Yeah.
Of course, they're not gonna consider anything, okay, so they just come up, they're just pulling over everything else. Okay, well,
Yeah, I mean,
So what are we gonna do?
he wants, what does he want?
I think everyone deserves a phone call.
I agree, I mean, I agree with you. We can write a letter and have them insert it in the decision letter, if we want.
And give them the link. I mean, why would we have a link that the
Maybe
public
we
can't
pay,
have?
maybe we
He
pay
pays, he
per
said that.
user license.
He pays the subscription price.
Right, and it's probably per user
Well, then we
license
should print this out.
for anybody who wants it.
Yeah, they should have access to
I
it.
had the time.
If the town is
I'm
saying,
contemplating taking this link, printing this out so that they understand, so we're
Where
not
the
just
number
being.
came
and if the
from.
town is paying for that
Excuse my
subscription,
language.
then any resident should be able to get it, get their hands on it. If Ross is paying privately, that's his. If he
No, we
wants to
think there
share
could
it,
be a
share it.
kiosk with it on it, and
Yeah,
let
but if
people, you know.
if it's
well,
owned by the town, then the town should let people have access to it.
I mean, if we put in all the data for all these appeals,
Until midnight.
we're gonna have the number, and
It's gonna
then
match what's on
how
their
do
tax
we-
bill, except
how
for
do
the
we
miles.
do any of these?
Right.
Yeah, except for the miles and the condition, the number's gonna match their tax.
Close, like.
So that's basically, you know, the two
The
things
number's
that,
gonna match what?
it's gonna match their tax bill. If we put the VIN number in, it should be
Right.
exactly
I
what's
think we
on
should
there.
go
But
through
it
a
won't-
couple.
So that means none of these will get
Well,
granted.
the two.
I mean, unless you look at things, other things about it, damage or high mileage, that's why I wanted to know what, you know, the average miles was, so you don't have to go through this for each one. We can kind of say, yeah, at 160, whatever, he's right in the ballpark for a 2010 vehicle.
Right, let's see if
Yeah.
there's any that jump out as far as.
So we
Well,
gotta
the
vote on each, we have to vote on each one of them, so, do you wanna make a decision on number 2 then?
I mean, I guess we have to reduce it to 68.25.
Right?
But here's the thing though. We treat everybody the same. That means we're gonna use this for everybody.
Yeah, but, yeah,
We can't take
Yes,
into account
exactly.
vehicles or anything else.
Yes, exactly. Unless, like Kathleen says, unless they have an exceedingly high, you know, mileage that sort of puts them into another, which I'm trying to think if there's anything.
Kathleen, this particular one, did he happen to, the paperwork you have, did he happen to have something from Kelly Blue Book? I just wanna know what the difference is.
that was number 2, right?
He may not have it, I'm just wondering.
2000.
No, I'm sorry.
JD Power Subaru Legacy 4-cylinder, average price paid, $6,021. And that's as of 6/23/24.
That's what he has?
He's got that
Oh, yes.
included in his package.
All right, so that was when? That was
It
April?
says data from 34 transactions updated 6/23/24. That's the JD Power.
That was June.
Sedan 4D. I'm assuming this is the 2010.
come up with 38?
Well, wait a minute, but then he went rough condition, average condition, clean condition, down to the 38.25. But the average price paid, buy from a dealer, the average price paid was $6,021. What he's asking for is this 38.25, that's the clean condition trade-in value. He's not.
Terminologies
So
are
the
crucial too.
trading value is way too, that isn't.
Right, so what the state uses is they use the sale prices. That's why average price paid at $6,021, but he didn't give us that number. He gave us so that's the buy from dealer number and that is in,
That's in June.
June of 24.
And prices are coming down.
They're coming down, it's probably higher, so he's probably not that bad at 7,100,
No, wait a minute.
whatever he is.
If that was in June of 24?
Yeah.
Oh.
Right, and used cars were higher valued in October than they were then. And he was at 7,100, right? That's what he was in October 20, so.
Oh, well, then I guess we're gonna have.
But he's asking for the clean condition number, which is very different than the 66,021 in June.
He's asking for clean condition?
He's asking for the trade-in to the dealer value.
Oh, the
That's-
trade-in. No, we
He
can't-
gave us,
we
he
can't
gave
do
the
that.
clean condition trade-in value, and that's where he came up with the 3825.
No, no, we can't use trade-in value.
Right.
Which is why that number 3875 is close.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I understand it,
I
but
get it. On this one,
I wish we would've, well, I almost feel like we should have had this while they were here.
Exactly.
That we could have just said,
Had our laptops and shown them.
I know.
well, like you said.
That's
after
a
this
process
year,
that
it's
really
not-
needs work. I mean, it's gonna be different next
Next year
year,
is different. Next
but
year,
it's
everybody
just
gets
frustrating this time. So,
Okay, so I guess we have to, I guess we go with
It's
6825.
yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
We-
so make a
Now,
motion
if
to
he has-
change it partial.
Let me ask though, in his packet, does he have any other source but that source?
Why?
Because I want to see what other sources
So he has a picture of the odometer, and then he's got this 3275.
Some of them have the Kelly Blue Book, which is why I think we should pick one. Let's finish this one, but I would be
This is a
interested to see
different,
one.
I don't know why he picked two of them.
Mm-hmm.
Now we've understood.
Oh, and then the price drop, so this is a 911 dated
And then-
5800. So he doesn't do it in October, unless
Yeah.
it's somewhere back
You
here.
do, when they're buying.
He's got a
Pictures
value
of
of
the car.
58 in September?
It's 24, September
Oh.
24, right, so it dropped in September 24. He's got a picture of the odometer, and then
Let's
he's
just
got,
vote on this and go.
Yeah, I make a motion to do the, partial to 6825.
I'll second. Oh, we don't need a second.
hold on, this is the hearing logs, this isn't even the voting logs.
What?
And I think, and I think we should request that a copy of
Yeah.
this goes in every single letter.
Yeah.
Good luck with that.
Well, there's
20
5 of us, why can't we split these 17 5 times?
Good.
That's only
We
3.
can do that downstairs, we can do a printout, I'm sure. In the decision letter, I mean, we just write,
Yeah, but we're gonna have to do it in order to get
Let
something.
me just close this one out and move on.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So the motion, somebody made a motion to grant in part?
Yeah.
Grant in part to 6825.
All those approved. Agree.
All approved? Unanimous.
Okay.
Next.
We're going right to the other Subaru,
What other Subaru?
the same guy,
Oh, the same guy, okay.
on Mills Hall.
Here, keep that together.
I don't know where number one is.
No,
Yeah, this goes with number
Was it
two.
2015?
You got Subaru Legacy. This is
All right,
number
Peter.
8.
I don't
I'd
have
rather
number
put
one.
number in.
Why don't, can we
Unless it's-
just
oh, wait a
take the
minute.
Maserati one with the blue, because he had the Kelly Blue Book.
I know, but let's
This
just.
is number two.
Right, let's just finish this one client.
Yeah.
Appellant, yeah.
Number two. So now we're gonna do number one?
Right.
Okay, give me a minute, let's see. Oh, it's too late.
That would have been really helpful, Ross.
And this is,
Thanks, Ross.
2015,
Fucking joke. Who are we listening to?
You got the VIN number there,
Yep,
Peter?
yep.
2015 Subaru Legacy.
Would it help if somebody read it to you? I go faster.
Probably.
Okay, and then this was number one, and the town has it at 14,500, and he is asking to go to the not a clean condition of 6,180, and he's got 216,000 miles on it. So now that's gonna be over the mileage for a average mileage for a 2015 vehicle, I don't have it.
He said
It's gonna be like probably
216,000.
110 to
Yeah, it was-
115.
226, right?
No, 216.
Oh, 216? Oh, I heard that wrong. Okay. Okay, so it says 14,500 minus 4,700.
9,800. Okay.
With the mileage adjustment. So this one, it clearly has high mileage.
Okay, I make a motion to approve 9,800.
Yeah.
Okay.
In part.
9,800?
Granted in part.
Okay.
Okay, who made, hold on, who made the motion?
Agree.
Yep,
Okay, and what was the number?
9,800.
Grant in part.
Yep.
Still better than
Search.
14,000.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Unanimous. Are you?
Okay.
Yes.
That's number one. Okay.
Is this number one, is this the?
Which one is the Maserati?
Number three.
Could we do number 3?
Yeah, he's got
We
that.
should, anyway.
Maybe 2. Okay, we're just gonna, unless you need it, I'm just gonna rip it up. It's easy
I
now.
wish we had a printer, we could print them right now. That would be too efficient.
Having a secretary would be nice too, but we don't have that
If you
either.
want to,
Yeah, my brain is
if you wanna pass
fried.
any of them down, we can read the numbers to Peter.
The only thing is, do I need them? This is number 3. So, you're gonna read them out loud? Or you?
I'm
want
happy
copies?
to.
And that way
read
he
them
can,
aloud.
it'll go faster, I think.
someone reads it.
Okay, I just need it back for the paperwork, because I don't have where the cover sheet is. What are we doing? Number 3? This one's not gonna be easy, right? Or whatever.
Okay, I just have to know where the VIN is on these numbers. Sorry. Oh, Jesus Louise. Okay, so, VIN is Zebra,
Okay.
Apple, Mary, 57. Y, T, S, O, I'm assuming that's not a 0, K, 1, 3, 1, 5, 8, 5, 5.
And the mileage was, is it 45?
I have 45,000.
45,000, yeah.
45, yep.
And wait, is it 2019?
Yep.
So the mileage should be 65 to 70 according to the numbers that we read.
Just
saying.
get more. No
Well,
value.
wait a minute though, he doesn't have a clean condition car.
Well, with the accident was after, right? Am I right? The accident was after,
Accident was December.
right, 2023, so, yeah,
That's close
that's
enough.
number 3.
Yeah, same way we do.
Yeah, that way we do it house too.
So the accident doesn't count because it was,
Well.
what else did he say about his vehicle? So we're, why is
Make
it
sure I have the, just make sure I have the right,
the
VIN?
number?
the VIN number.
Maybe that's 0.
Oh, the zero must have been the O must have been a 0?
Yep.
Yeah.
You think so?
Oh, for
Are the
God's
numbers
sake.
private?
So the SO would be S0.
Try
Yeah,
that.
that's probably a 0. S0K.
Yep, try 0 there, yeah.
I'll try the same thing I did before.
Why don't you do it and then put the miles in after? I wonder if that's,
Yeah, because I
Okay.
noticed before you did it.
yeah,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? I think maybe get it and then we,
No, because the mileage says 0. Oh, there we go. It is there, 45,000.
what? Why is it saying nothing?
67.5.
I mean, it comes up as,
Yeah, it's coming up, but why doesn't it have any values?
Oh, yeah.
And it's giving the miles too.
The town has it appraised at 54,600. 54,600.
Okay.
And his miles was 45,000 in 2023.
What does the reference number mean?
So he has higher
where
mileage.
you looking, oh, right there.
Okay.
Trade-in, oh, my
Well, that's
God.
unhelpful.
Oh, wait a
What do we
minute.
have,
No, it's a
45,000
2019,
miles,
sorry,
something like
65 to 70.
Yeah, 45,000
Sorry.
mileage, I know.
It's because he's got low miles compared to the 12 to 15.
I see.
Yeah, 2019 would have 65 to 70,000
Now,
miles.
now maybe hit enter? Maybe
Average.
hit enter? Or, oh, no.
What the hell?
So how could you find?
Okay, yes, so this means
He's
nothing.
asking for 20,000.
Okay.
Oh, my God.
I mean, how do we do anything? We get.
I'm done with that. Okay, what did he?
Well, come back to that one?
Well, he's got low mileage and the accident was after
It was only 2
October
months after.
23. But still, that
Well, what do we do
value
with
was
houses?
posted this year.
If we do that with houses, why can't we do it with cars?
What do you mean?
Like when we do the houses, when we do the real estate appraisals.
Did he
If
say,
they come in here and
does
say,
he had a lot of, values, where did he look for, did he look for?
I wrote down Kelly Blue Book, well, yeah, let's just look at the file.
He had, papers there, like, that came out to like 21,000, 20,000. He's asking for 20,000.
Hang on, Maserati give you that.
Not gonna get that.
I said, I'm not sure how Maserati give you that low, but.
well, think about it. The whole the whole side of that car was ripped up. The camera doesn't work. There's something else wrong with it. It's not just one thing. And once that thing goes through Carfax, you might as well throw it away.
What is Carfax?
That's where you could, somebody.
Yeah, his
could come and do
estimate
that access.
was created in March of '24, the Circle Collision, estimate to fix it.
But I thought didn't he have some pages with, like, Kelly Blue Book, or?
If we can keep these together, I'll just take them back here.
Because he had like 3 or 4 examples of, yeah, here we go. Trade-in, see, this is trade-in range, that's what.
That's what
All right,
they're.
well, is that all it is? Because sometimes they give you the whole thing and you have to pick one, let me see.
Trade-in value. So, just out of curiosity, so the trade-in value for the other one was 38.25,
Right.
and we ended up with.
About half,
the
we're hearing about
value.
it's the whole thing, it's almost about half.
do I use this?
9, what do we give?
We gave him 68.
Yeah, half. So what if we just roughly use 40,000?
Well, I was just gonna see, you know.
Because the
Right, yeah.
last one that we did, it was 38.25 is what Nada said, trade value. And then what this showed us was 68.25, was the difference of $3,000, basically half, so Carol's saying. So this is telling us 20,000, what if we just brought it to 40,000, doubled it?
I don't know, because I don't think.
I know.
We can't even verify based on this one.
Well,
Uh,
we're
the
assuming
town-
that the town has it correct.
Why are we assuming
But
that?
how do we,
I like to
how can
assume
we
they have
Based
all.
on the VIN
verify it?
number, unless we have a mistake, we don't have.
You can't, you know what though, the town can't have it correct because they don't consider anything else wrong with the car. So they're not really
What was
correct.
wrong with the car in
Carfax.
October '23?
In December of '23, it had major
I
damage.
know, but that was after.
But if this was a house, you'd be
Carfax.
arguing with me that, yes, you would.
No, I
If this was
wouldn't.
a house and you wanted it to be a certain value, you'd be arguing with me that it was only 2 months later, so what's the difference? We've been through that argument how many times?
We look at the condition of the house in October, so when they appeal in March, we look at the condition of the house as of October of the previous year. Right, so if they put on a porch in January, it doesn't get taxed until the next year. We don't look at it backwards.
But if it was damaged,
We
you
wouldn't
wouldn't look at
either.
it backwards, but I would.
It would be appraised as of October, right, they're appealing the grand list homes.
Yeah, and it's still not fixed, it's still in that condition. So it's not like, oh, it's a month that was like.
But they're appealing the grand list the new grand list, they're not appealing the,
Whatever.
right, the
I
new
know
grand
exactly
list.
what they're appealing.
Yeah.
You don't have to tell me.
Cars are in arrears, so it's difficult, because you're being taxed on a value in the past, where the real estate is different.
So.
The real estate.
I can't verify it. If I don't have the information, I don't know how to verify
Maybe
it.
nothing to go on.
I really don't know how to verify what the town has done. I mean,
And why is it not showing up? Just because it's a unique car, we think?
I mean,
What?
they don't even have it in here.
In the book.
In the book, the Maserati.
Well, it's not
oh,
even in the
but
book.
then how did the town
Come
come
up
up
with
with
that
that number?
We can, I mean, we can.
We have to table this, I'm sorry, like, I can't, like,
Well, let's just put
Put
this
one
one
aside,
aside.
we're spending
Let's put it
some
aside.
time on it.
Okay, let's put this one aside and move on.
Okay.
Put this over here.
I'll take the whole 3-pack. Oh, yeah. We're
Here, that goes with it.
As does this decision sheet, because I won't.
So, yeah.
Go ahead, there's nothing more than water.
Is this number 3? Okay.
Yep, that's number 3.
all right. All right, do you want me to read the next one for him?
Number 4?
Yes.
So the first woman that came in.
So look, someone could look at,
Then I felt bad, she was doing her stuff like, oh. And she sat here, when I came in, I was like, oh, why does it smell like smoke in
I
there?
can't smell anything, yeah.
She was,
This is the Jeep Patriot, and she appealed this in the past. I feel like we granted a reduction last year.
okay, VIN number.
She wasn't happy with it, okay. Are you ready?
Well, it may
Okay.
jump up every year, I don't think it
Okay.
sticks.
22, then an 8. Got that right? Yeah.
She appealed 2 years ago.
398. Yeah, hit decode.
You can always go back and look at these.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's saying the average miles is 132. So what does she have?
150.
She has 159.
All right, so put in 159.
Can't wait to see.
53.
5,300, which is higher than what,
But
no, it's not, I'm sorry. The town appraises it at 7,071. Okay.
So that's the,
She's asking 800, the CarMax number.
when was that CarMax from? Was that from October?
I don't see it in here, I just see.
Well, because
But,
it's
you know,
damaged.
In 2022, she said, did she say she was assessed or appraised 2000? And then in 2024, it must have been assessed.
Last appeal was
Must have been
granted,
assessed.
so she was granted an appeal 2 years ago.
Okay.
That's what
So why has she gone up?
well, because every year it resets, so she has to come back every year. Doesn't stick.
No, but
With
I
the cars.
mean, she says it's got new body damage, more rust.
Mm-hmm.
It's, it's all manual.
Well, the all manual is put in there. I like the look of that car. I like the way it looks. I like the whole boxy look. Wow, that's a far cry from me, $100.
Can somebody look at the minutes from 2 years ago? Do you know what we gave her? I can't even hit enter on this stupid thing.
What are you asking?
She was granted a reduction in 2 years ago. So it's in the minutes from 2 years ago what we granted her. Wasn't last year, but maybe that doesn't matter. Probably doesn't matter. But that's probably what she's asking for, is based on what she got 2 years ago. I think she said she didn't come in last year, right?
Right.
Right. I just can't get my
So CarMax.
computer to go to the minutes. On the BAA agendas page are all the minutes.
An appraised value of
So
2,000.
CarMax is, that's what they're offering her for?
2022, she had an appraised value.
I don't have anything on the CarMax, I don't see any paperwork on that unless it's somewhere else on the, was she number 4?
My notes are not great on this one. Was she the first person?
Yeah,
We took her first, she had
But
the
it's
young
gone up
children.
significantly since 2022.
Yeah, which is weird, because that was a high number.
Because in 2022, her
The-
appraisal was 2,857.
Yeah.
Where are you
This
seeing that?
year, it's she
Yeah,
said
that's because she
her
got,
assessed value is 2,000, so.
because she got a reduction.
And then this year, it's 7,071? That's a
The
lot.
minutes. Great, the minutes aren't online from that September
So
22 meeting.
the appraised value from your assessed value would have been 2857.
Right.
So how did they go from 2857 to 7,000?
In 2 years.
I don't know, maybe because she got granted a very low number.
She did. I just can't, the minutes are unfortunately not online for whatever
Well, we
reason
can
on the
reduce her
website.
to 5,300.
I'm not on.
Does that, do we take the body damage into account there?
Not really.
No.
Well, we have to take that into account.
Right, is there any way to do that up there?
No? I don't see it, I mean, maybe there is, I shouldn't say
Oh,
no.
condition, isn't there a condition? No.
Go up a little bit, Peter, on the, toggle up a little. Yeah.
Without power, or it's manual everything. Without, okay.
That's right.
It is being
Showing that.
adjusted.
But that,
$25.
Wait a minute though, wait a minute, you have to click on the ones that it doesn't have, right? Is that how you do it? So it doesn't have air conditioning, I heard it.
But didn't you put in the VIN number?
You gotta click on that.
Oh, right.
I did, but I guess,
Doesn't have power without power.
See, so the VIN has it wrong. Yeah, the VIN should
Right,
have
manual.
all, should give her all the right.
right, so it's down to 47.25.
It doesn't.
Bluetooth,
No.
Oh, I have Bluetooth.
No.
It doesn't have any of that stuff.
It's down at 1,725.
I don't use CarMax, so I don't know, are they giving you the value, are they giving you the number that they'll buy it for, or are they giving you the retail?
Yes,
Well, then
what
they'll
they'll buy it
for, because,
And I've heard people say that they give the
Yes.
best price.
They do.
really,
I got
Yep.
2,000 more,
Mhm.
from them?
As opposed to a dealer.
as a trade-in.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
All
I'm
right.
just gonna say, I'm gonna propose a number.
Go ahead.
She said that, she has, rust, there was quarter panel that, she said scraped, I mean, I don't really know, but then she said about the whole crowbar thing, like,
Yeah, that somebody
so,
tried to get
I mean,
it
I
wrong.
would, bring her down to 4,000 even.
Is that your
Yeah,
motion?
it's better than,
Yeah, that's my motion.
Grant in part to 4,000?
I wanna think about that for a minute, because I'm thinking about that door, like Peter said. If somebody used the car bar in that door and really bent the door, that's a huge problem to buy a car like, you gonna buy a car like that? No, I'm not. It's one thing to have scrapes and then have somebody use a crowbar on your door and now the door's bent.
I heard they wanted to do that.
Do it, because they'll drive anything, they don't care.
So, how much more would you reduce it?
I give it to, I reduce it to 3,500.
Well, Peter has a motion on the table, so we can either vote on it or he can make a friendly amendment, but
3,800. That's 1,000 more than she had in 2000, after her last appeal.
That's still 1,000 more than her last appeal?
Yeah.
I have a stupid question. Why couldn't we go back to her old appeal?
We can't find it.
I've got the minutes on my computer, I don't have them, they're not
But
online.
if we know what she said, based on her assessed value, then we know what the appraised value was. I don't know, I mean, there's just two different schools of thought.
Word's not probably gonna open.
Just 6,000 off.
All right, well, Peter has a motion on the table, let's deal with that before we move on,
All right.
okay? Peter, what was your motion, 4,000?
4,000.
Okay. All in favor?
I'm fine with it.
We're talking about $300.
Yeah,
if at
I mean,
best.
it's not a lot,
Yeah.
we gotta keep going,
Okay.
sorry.
4 in favor, 1 opposed, motion passes. If, I was proposing a number that was 1,500 less, not 400.
I'm in favor of it moving on,
Yeah.
not improving this whole process stuff.
Okay. All right, now, okay, this next one is easy because we can give Buffy the, deed
Right.
status, right?
Well, I guess we have to go through the process, so.
Yeah.
She got 3,300 in 2022. But it was not unanimous.
Right, but you got 3,300 in 2022.
Yeah, I'm just saying, yeah, it wasn't
You're
unanimous.
related.
Number.
What?
Carol abstained,
Okay.
Peter and I voted no.
Is
It
there
was not,
Oh, I have.
VIN number in this
Yeah.
one?
No,
Wonder
no,
why.
you
Is that-
shouldn't abstain.
no,
last
last, 2
time.
years ago she did. Okay, so 4,000 grants in part, Peter made the motion.
Okay,
That's number 4.
Okay.
Copy
Wonder
the
why I did
vampire
that.
slayer.
Okay,
Now we're on
you,
number-
no one has any of her stuff, right? It's all,
No,
got it all
yes,
back.
you wanna give me the next
Okay.
one?
Number 5.
Number 5.
Oh, we don't need to, he doesn't need to do that.
Yeah, we still have to go through the process.
No, but he doesn't have to plug it in.
Oh, you're not plugging it in?
Okay.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, appeal number 5 was for
The truck with the,
Right, the
tree
little bit.
growing through it.
2002, I wrote so fast I can't read it.
Yes,
GMC,
pickup truck.
pickup truck. He's looking for
Classic,
classic or antique status.
for a value of 500?
It would be a value of 500. He said that he meets those 3 criteria that we talked about. So, is there any reason not to grant that?
No.
Okay, so I make a motion that we grant it to $500 for the, classic status.
Yeah, assessed value of 500,
That's value of 500.
yeah, which is different than all the others. And
All in
that's all
favor?
it.
Unanimous.
Okay, so it's assessed value.
500 is the assessed, right? You actually get taxed on 500. Gotcha. Yeah, which is different than, well, that's not true. You get taxed on everything, but that's the only one where
Not
we
gonna
motion
remember
it that way.
Okay.
That's number 5. Okay. What do I not have 6?
Okay, number 6.
Wait a minute,
Oh.
order.
So 5 was grant, okay.
4,
6,
3,
we did number 7 first, that's why. But I don't have,
5.
I don't have,
We're on 7.
Oh, wait, 6 didn't show up. I called the number and somebody didn't answer.
so number 6 was a no-show?
Right, so number 7.
Oh, okay, so,
So there is no number 6.
7 is the Tesla.
Right, oh boy.
6 was a no-show, okay.
Lemon. They put that in the,
So appeal number 7 is a
book?
2016.
Section for lemon?
I don't think so.
I
Maybe
don't
lime,
think so.
maybe lime, but no lemon.
Want to pass it to me,
Oh, yeah.
please? Okay, you ready, Peter?
Yep.
5, Y, J, X, C, B, E, 47, G, F, 0, 0, 2, 5, 9, 4.
And he's asking for 12,600,
Hold on.
right? And the town has him at 36,800.
What did he say his mom?
Multiple ZIN results?
What do you have right
Wait,
there? He has a
He's
Tesla.
the BHO 8866, let me see, he's the Tesla X.
Well, here.
BHO 8876.
2016.
Oh, come on.
He has 100,000 miles.
But which one is it? Does it say?
It says on the form here, Tesla Model X, and then there's BH088, and
I
then
know,
that's
that's not up there.
76.
Model
no.
X, okay. 100 kilowatts, 90 kilowatts. Electric.
I have a stupid question. How about if you just do the middle one?
That's what I was gonna say, do the one on the middle.
Do the one. I don't know what else
I
to
don't
do.
know, honestly.
Okay. Now, okay.
He paid 45,000 in 2020.
Alright, so that's higher than what the,
What?
Oh, that was 2020, so.
That's what he paid, yep, and the miles is 100,000, he said, which is, looking at the chart, that's probably right
maybe
about
higher
right.
what the town has in it.
Okay. But how do we
Now
do
we
this
have to
whole
account for the
lemon?
lemon status.
Yeah, the lemon.
So the town has him at 36,800, is that what's up there? So it's
39,500.
at 39,800 or something.
39.5.
That was what's up there.
Okay.
The town has them at 39, I thought it was 36.8.
36,800 is what I have in my notes,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So for some reason, it's showing 39,800 up there.
Well,
That's why I didn't
because
do the math right.
we didn't put in, there's no way to put in the lemon
wrong with it? Yeah.
aspect.
Well, but does the town, we don't know that the town did.
Well, the town wouldn't know that.
Yeah,
He
all right.
was assessed at 25,760?
Let's go, Where's this one?
Make sure we did the math right.
We go back and,
And what's he asking? Oh, no, he said
that
Tesla's
they're
30%.
30%, yeah.
Yeah, so how about if we do that?
yeah, that's right, just 30% off the value, yeah.
So,
we take it off the town value.
so the town value was what, 36.8?
27,650.
Town
Huh?
value is 36.8.
Yeah, 36.
Never mind, I mean, that's what he's being billed for.
That would bring it to
0.7.
27,650.
It's another 0.7, so that would bring it to 25,760.
Wait,
What?
how'd you get that?
And 70% of,
That's what the town says it's worth.
Oh, you're not using that.
I'm using the lemon law, which is 30%.
Yeah, but you're using what the town.
Wait,
right?
did they
Not-
say the
not this
lemon, you
number?
reduce it by 30, or is 30%?
I don't
If
remember.
you enter, I would Google
But
it.
I mean, are we taking it off of
No. we're
this
taking off
number
the
or off of
number.
what the town has?
I think we should take it off
the town's number.
All right.
Something we don't have right up there to get to the 36.
Then we're 25.
No, but guys, this is a big important question. Is it 30% reduced, or is the value 30%?
30% off the value.
Off, okay, so that's why I did it by 0.7.
25,760, yeah.
Yeah. So what did I already just say?
25,760.
There you go. I mean, he
still
was at,
Which is what the,
Yeah, I say we grant it in part to 25,760, I make a motion.
I think it should be less.
Huh?
I think it should be less.
Well, did he say that it doesn't hold a charge as well, or that?
Yeah, it doesn't hold the charge. Can't get out of the parking lot.
but wasn't that part of the
Wasn't that part of the
lemon?
lemon, right.
I don't know.
That was
He
part of
said-
the lemon?
I don't know if that's part of the lemon or if it
Guy.
got worse over time. I mean, I don't think he would have bought a car if he tried to take it out of the parking lot and he couldn't drive it.
Well, he worked for
Well,
Tesla,
no, I mean,
so
I
he knows
asked
what
him, is it worth
what
it?
he's
And he
getting.
said, well, it's worth it to go around town. I mean, and they said they were having problems with that car and, everybody was bringing it back and they were buying them back and then
Selling to
reselling
the
them
employees
again.
only.
And that's what constitutes the lemon.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, he was pretty adamant about I don't mind driving it around town.
yeah,
I get
exactly.
It's got
I mean,
the-
he's gonna go from 36,800
Very
down to
optimistic about it.
25,760.
Okay.
That's more than 10,000.
And his mileage is average, it's
And what did he
on.
want? He wanted it to go to 12,600.
I can't find his 30% anywhere, but
Which
whatever.
that's kind of like what we're seeing, is like everybody's gonna be double of what
Yeah,
the trade-in value is, because
yeah.
Okay. So someone making a motion?
It was already
I
on.
did,
She did.
Oh, Colleen, what was your motion?
that we grant it in part to 25,760. All in favor?
All in favor?
All
401?
opposed?
410.
The value of a vehicle that qualifies for a lemon law buyback, buyback, is calculated by subtracting purchase price.
Okay.
Number 8, I guess.
Number 7.
There you go.
So take your.
That was number
seven.
Yep.
Never,
Then now we're going to number
Number
8.
8.
that was not so.
Okay.
Chevy Tahoe,
2021 Chevy Tahoe.
4 hockey players.
Mhm.
I don't
They printed it this way,
Kids
so-
electric cars.
You're gonna read
Can you
the,
explain that
Yeah.
to me?
Huh?
Somebody explain to me why you let your kids destroy your cars.
That's another discussion. Let's
Yeah.
just-
I was
Okay,
gonna
ready?
say,
Peter?
Peter,
Draft
go ahead.
1, GNSKPKD3MR 130665.
She said 82, 85.
85,822.
town has it at 61,871? She's asking 32,000 from a Carvana number.
But also Kelly's number was 37,000. So we've got two sources that are similar prices, that are way different than the town and this one.
Right, but she's asking for the 32.
Well, I
Right,
don't
she's
blame her.
asking for the 32. I'm not saying I have to give it to her, I'm just saying,
Yeah.
she's got two prices that, pretty close, and then we've got this at 56,000.
And that's with the, and this is the 2000.
And this had some damage too, right?
2021.
Condition is good to fair, but I didn't have any
Good to fair.
dinged up by the kids, but I didn't, no accidents or any.
The grill needed.
Oh, the front grill,
Yeah,
the front
it's
grill,
replaced, yep.
right. So,
I don't know how much a grill cost.
2021 mileage?
Probably more than we
So
think.
did it come up with her number with, before mileage adjustment, or we don't know?
No, look at what these other two sources are saying.
40 to 45.
But
So
again,
she has high mileage.
that's
for a
trade-in value.
She put it
Now-
in.
Now that we know.
We don't know that that's trade-in value, unless, did she submit the paperwork with the stuff from Kelly on it? Some of them, one of them I looked at was, that's why I looked
She
at
has
it.
Kelly Blue Book, last October value, trade-in value.
Trade-in, there
Trade-in,
you go.
37,879, and
There
she's
you go.
asking for 32.
You know what would be
You know
helpful?
what, Suzanne?
We tell them, you can't use trade-in.
You know what,
They don't know, I mean,
Here's a picture of the grill. Who wants to see the grill?
So trade-in value versus good
I don't know
value.
what, I mean, I'm not seeing,
It's not a difference of $20,000.
oh, maybe there's a crack there
Keep that in mind.
in the grill.
what is a grill? Is it metal, is it plastic?
Depends on the car.
Usually plastic, like the bumper on the
So
front.
I
how
don't
about
know, mine's metal.
56 even,
Mine's
I don't know.
The Tahoe is probably metal.
Yeah, a
Metal.
car like that would have a metal grill.
So she does have high, it looks plastic in the picture, but I'll pass it down if you wanna see. It's got a crack in it, I don't think metal would crack.
Oh, it wouldn't probably.
Yeah,
So it's plastic, okay.
yeah. So, she has high mileage from what I can tell, right?
Yeah, but we put it in.
Yeah, so the town had her at 61,871, with the high mileage, what does it come down to? 50
It went down almost 4,000.
That's probably about right, 56,000?
I said 56, I guess, I don't know.
Yeah, but-
Take off
Can you
800
say
for
use
grill.
that number as that-
adjustment? Can you change that, Eric? Can you edit that, any of those columns in the bottom? Option adjustment.
No, I don't do it.
Just click it, just for sake. Yeah, no.
All right, but this is the question that I have. If Kelly and Carvana are giving her numbers, I know those are trade-in values, they're not retail, but just listen to what I'm saying. Those are trade-in values, we're not using trade-in value. But if you went on those sites, I would guarantee you that there's not an $18,000 difference between good and trade-in. There's not. I've done it for my own car. Maybe it's 5,000.
Good and trade-in are two different things.
Right, but what I'm saying is, she used trade-in, so it's too low, okay? I agree, it's too low. But the town has her close to 50, the same number, 50-something thousand dollars. The difference between that 3,700 that is the trade-in value and what they say is the retail value is almost $20,000. If you went on Kelly alone and put in all that stuff and really looked at what they tell you for, they'll tell you what you can sell it for privately.
Honestly, this average trade-in is very unusually high. I've been looking at the comparison between
Yeah.
this
And usually
and
it's
this,
double.
and it's usually half
Yep.
or double, whichever. This is unusual, and I don't know why this car is not showing that consistency. Because I've been looking every single time. I don't know what to say.
Well, they hold their value. Is that what
Yeah, but
that's
we've been
saying?
looking at other ones, and I
Okay.
don't know about holding the value,
I think-
because it would,
Well, that.
During COVID,
That
yeah.
is a good point.
I know.
With the Tahoe and the.
And it may come down for
the
next year, I mean, if you put in, today, the value may come way down, right? Whether Tahoes were more popular, in the COVID, whatever.
so how much does it cost to fix a grill?
All
$1,000?
depends. Oh, no,
$1,000.
nothing's $1,000 anymore. Go into a car dealership and ask them.
Well,
to
we
fix
don't
something.
even know, when did the damage to the grill happen?
Well, let's just give her the benefit of the doubt, I
Yeah,
don't know
because
what else
yeah.
to do at this point.
All right,
I can't imagine it's gonna cost more than $2,000 though. I
Okay.
mean, especially.
$1,000
it
for
looks
the
like a-
grill,
it's like
another
a-
1,000 for the labor. Okay, so what are we talking about here? 50, I can't remember, 50, how about, what's it say? 55? Call it 55 even? What,
Is that your motion?
that's my motion.
Yeah, grant in part to 55,000, that's Carol. Okay.
I don't know what else to do.
Well, we adjusted for the mileage, which is appropriate, right? We did that.
Yeah,
And we're
we
adjusting,
did.
you're taking something off for the grill.
What do you think, Lee?
I think it is too.
I think it's still too high.
Based on what?
Just, I don't know that you'd get that.
Well, I mean, everybody else in town who owns one of those is getting taxed on that value.
I don't care.
Well,
but
I know
don't
you don't,
care.
but I do.
But we
that
shouldn't
doesn't
care,
matter.
because if they were in here, I would care, they're not in here. What is this, what
We're
socialist
just
government is
looking
this,
at
where that's what
clean
everybody
retail.
gets?
I just don't know that.
This is still democracy, people come in, they ask for something, you try to give it to them.
Like-
So if you don't come, it doesn't necessarily mean that you are not coming because of, you might say, I feel like I'm being, fairly
And that's true.
assessed, right? So-
Right, but that's their opinion, these people were saying I'm not being fairly assessed. And it doesn't matter.
Values in the book
I'm gonna
come
take it
off
out
of
of the paper.
off of average sales. That's where they get their number
That's what
from.
they say.
That's where
What
they
they
get,
say.
okay, well, that's what,
How are you gonna fit
Anyway,
in
we make-
this?
so there's a motion on the table, Carol made a motion to grant in
It
part.
sounds like I have to withdraw it, because there's some unhappy people.
Okay, so
I
now needs to
withdraw it.
make a motion then, come up, I mean,
Someone
we're
else
just gonna come up with another number.
something then.
50,000, I could go to 50,000, I still think it's too high, but somewhere between 45 and 50,000, just knowing what.
Yeah, I don't know
We're thinking
this
about
far at all.
October, not now, so.
Yeah.
How many miles are on that?
85,000.
So here's one,
She's got about twice
this
as
one's
much.
for 46,816, it's got 77,000 miles on it and change. That's today's value, but I don't know what it would be in 2023, it might be
Would've
a
been
little,
higher.
maybe 45.
Would have been
I'm sorry,
higher.
maybe
So that's why I
Maybe
said
50,
50,000.
48, 50.
That's why I said 50,000.
Yeah.
You know your numbers.
Okay, all right, I'll go with that, I'll vote for that.
It would have had lower miles.
Right, it would
I
have
mean-
lower miles.
All right.
I personally don't care, where it ends up being
All
a
right,
couple
you
$100,
want-
like, not even, not a couple $100, we're talking about $20.
So did you withdraw your motion?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, or you wanna make, how about you make a friendly amendment and then we don't have to change it? You wanna, or you want some.
Friendly amendment to 50.
To 50,000, okay.
All in favor?
3 in favor, 2 opposed,
Opposed.
motion passes. Let's move on. And I'm really sorry to be, cranky about it, but I really truly believe that we can't base judgments on the fact that other people are paying that. They have the right, it's not a closed process. They have the right to come. If they don't wanna come, they don't.
Our job is to
They're saying-
make things
they're saying-
fair.
No, right, it's
Our
make it
job.
fair, it's not to, you're right, it's to make it fair, it's not to make it always equal, because we don't know what they're paying.
Okay.
We can only guess.
That's the whole reason for the
That's
appeal.
why you come here. You come here because you
Okay.
think you're not being treated
Next.
fairly.
Keep going.
Next,
All
next,
right,
next.
Autumn Ridge.
Are you sure it was, where are we, 9?
Oh, I'm sorry, 9 is,
9 is the, I'm
Volvo?
confused, you'll have to tell me which one this is.
2017 XC90.
Oh, Lord, this
Hang
one.
on.
Do we have,
Wait,
yeah,
here, sweetie, wait. One of
is
these.
that number, which one was that? Was that the Chevy
I think that was
Tahoe?
the one I was reading for him, yeah, that was gonna be the Chevy Tahoe.
Henderson Road, yep.
That's Appeal 8.
She didn't say she lives on Henderson though, I don't think so, right?
What?
The address says Henderson Road. I thought you said Whiting Pond or something.
Somebody lives on Whiting
It
Pond.
says Chevy Tahoe.
Yeah, I was looking
Yeah,
at the mailing
81 Whiting
address.
Pond. I have it right here, that was
Kristen
number
Taylor.
8.
Yeah, the name
No,
is right.
9
the
and
home
10
is-
is Autumn Ridge
Oh.
Road.
They're still on it.
9 and 10 is Autumn
Oh,
Ridge Road.
God, that was number 7, no, wait, that was number 8, Kristen Taylor, I just
You
wanna
know,
mark
if
it.
they
Okay.
can't
Number
update
8
their...
was Whiting Pond.
Yeah, but it says Henderson on there. She moved.
What did I do with the decision for number 8?
It's not, we can't.
That's a big downside.
So we're gonna do number 9 now?
Yes.
Okay.
Want to hand it to me? Okay, so this is the Volvo S90, okay?
Yep.
2018 S90.
Yep.
Let's start again. L, V, Y, B, C, 0, A, L, 1, J, P, 0, 2, 7, 5, 7, 3.
What did you get for,
73,422.
70, sorry again, for me?
73,422.
Good condition. Bought it in January of 2023 with 53,000 miles on it.
Debate.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
9 o'clock.
And here's another one where there's not a big difference with the average trade-in.
30.
Peter, when you changed the miles, did it go up or down?
It was about the same.
I was
okay.
gonna say, a 2018, from what he read in the book, is usually between 75 and 80,000 miles.
Oh,
And this has got 73,000 miles.
okay.
So,
Well, in January of 23,
So he wants 20,000.
she bought it for $30,000.
she's asking to go to 20. Right.
Yeah, and the town has it, or here. has it
Wasn't there a guy we're talking about now?
Or he is the gentleman, I would say, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And he did provide, the repair, 2023, maybe that's seeing what the miles were. Okay.
So I have he wants 19 or 20 with both
He
these
wants
cars?
20, he decided on 20 on this one.
Oh, God, because
According
he's
to my
looking at the blue book, or
Yeah.
Clearly not trade-in,
No.
just trade-in.
But there's no damage in the car, his miles are spot on
Mhm.
for the year. So,
And what's the town have it?
The Kelly Blue Book had it right between, had it at 20,000. That
Yeah.
was trade-in.
Yep.
yeah. Okay. I mean, so I can make a motion to grant the appeal, and then if everybody's ready to vote, we can just vote. I'll do it at the 20,000 unless someone's gonna suggest a change, and then we all vote no. We have to make the motion in the affirmative, right? Okay.
No, but you like to, so go ahead.
Okay.
My brain can't do that.
All right, I'll make a motion to grant the appeal and reduce it to 20,000.
All in favor?
Okay.
Is that a yes? All in favor?
We can't, because we can't
No,
do
we
trade-in.
have to say opposed.
Are we still being recorded?
Yes, I hope so, for my own note's sake, yes.
Okay, so
9
wait a minute,
trade-in.
So all opposed,
Oh, wait a minute, I get it.
yeah.
Yeah.
So in other words, by voting this, we deny the appeal. That's
You can
basically
just
what
say,
I'm-
is everybody in favor of it? No, that would have been easy.
Right, everybody votes no.
Okay.
That was number 9.
I'm gonna guess we're gonna have the same thing with the next one.
Yeah.
Number 10.
How much miles do we have for this one? I have 96,000?
Yep.
How much, let's just go through
Well,
these.
that's okay, so 2017, so the range for 2017 was 85 to 90,000.
All right, so he's gonna get a little bit.
Probably.
Okay, ready? Y, V, 4, B, C, 0, P, L, 5, H, 1, 1, 83, 4, 0, 1.
96,000 miles.
And the town value is 30,271, so it should be.
Wait, can you go down just before you, before you change it? Can you just toggle down? Toggle. I wanna see the value. I wanna see if it matches exactly.
It should before you put the miles in.
25025?
Oh, no, 30,271 is what we have it at. 2017 XC90, right?
Okay, now do 96, see what happens.
Well, see?
He's asking 19,000.
That's a lot of money.
That car's been through hell.
96, yeah.
Oh,
It's not letting you?
yeah, let me just, highlight it.
That's weird. There we go.
Huh. So this one's way off. Okay. Are we good with 25,275?
Yeah,
Yep.
I don't know what happened there, but.
yeah.
Well, wait a second, so. I don't think he has high miles, does he, for a 2017? It's 96,000 miles.
Well,
Right there, 25,275.
But was the value correct for the 2017? It says between 85 and 90
His value went up.
Yeah, it went up,
with the mileage.
mileage, yeah.
And the VIN number's correct.
You guys, if the value went up,
So how does the town have him valued at 30,271?
we don't know.
We don't know.
And I
We'll go
don't
with
care.
that number then.
It's
I
idiotic.
really don't care.
I really don't care.
I don't.
25,275, I make a
I'm
motion.
going with it.
Going with clean retail.
That's right.
That's what Ross
I
said,
mean-
he's in here, he said clean retail.
That's right. Okay, you made the motion?
Motion's on the table.
I didn't hear it, so what was the
I
motion?
make a motion to go with the clean retail that we see here.
Is that a
with the
grant in part?
96,000 miles. Yes, it will be a grant in part for 25,275.
All in favor?
That's made by Carol. I'm opposed.
Oh, okay.
Did you vote yes?
I think I
Peter did,
voted
okay.
yes, yeah.
Four in favor,
Okay.
one opposed. Motion passed.
Yeah. Grant in part.
Order. We only have 7 more. Oh, here, take this back.
Okay. That was number 10.
Now we're doing 11.
I'm recording this as well.
Number 11, there's 11 here. This is the, this I-Pace Jaguar with low mileage, right? That has come in a couple of years. They were in last year and the year before. One year had I don't remember which time it was, but the damage hadn't happened the first time that they sealed it.
You ready, Peter?
Yep.
SAD2S1AK1F72 644.
And 16,500 miles, right? Is that correct?
Oh, brother.
16,500?
Mm-hmm. It's appraised at 32,459 according
Oh
to
my God,
the
it's
town.
gonna go through the roof.
No.
Well, it's higher than what, no, it's not, it's lower. Town has it appraised at 32,000. Okay.
26,975.
All right.
Yeah, but we
I don't know
don't
why,
understand.
yeah.
Added 5,000 because of that to me. So, wait, okay, another one. So, why didn't the town, again, I know we don't want, like, why didn't the town have it exist?
At what?
Does it have cool front seats, do we know?
Oh, so that checks the boxes
It's
when
not
It
applicable.
says not.
Oh, okay.
BC 08750, I don't know what that means, Jaguar S-Pace. And you're putting in September, you're using the October 23 date every time, right? You're not going, you don't have to enter the date each time.
Bring it up.
The-
96,975, okay, I'm good with that. Okay.
All right. Any discussion on this, or can we go on?
Peter's just double checking that he's still using the October 23 date and it doesn't reset the date every time he puts it in.
Where'd you see it, Carol?
You know, maybe
There it
maybe that is the problem.
Oh, my God.
Sorry, yeah.
Oh, shit. We should be able to replicate the number before we put the miles in, if we've got the VIN, right? I mean,
Okay.
supposedly this
What
is
was that
the
one,
system that they use.
Carol?
Oh, it started,
One GN.
yeah, it's SA, it's right there.
Oh, it's-
The, for the top one.
All right.
On the miles?
Yeah, 2019, average miles is 65 to 70.
Oh my God.
So it should go up when we add the miles.
Can you go higher?
Should have started at 32,459.
She's higher than the town rate.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay,
no.
so that's higher than what the town has for us?
And she's asking to go to 17,000.
Well, we can't do that.
No.
So, Regis, deny the appeal?
Just deny
That's
it.
not even worth talking about.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So I will make a motion to grant the appeal to a value of 17,000. And I guess all those in favor? All those opposed? Motion fails 050.
But wait,
The appeal's denied. Okay.
okay,
Sorry.
so we're going with the town value?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we want to go backwards or we're,
No.
No.
okay.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, the
And
Suburban.
you know what, it's the last year we're doing it this way.
Right here.
Merry Christmas and Happy New
Right
Year.
here, same. Value thing, I think it was just that one, I think it was just that one.
Oh,
I
know.
sure.
found a way not to that.
Okay. Number 12 is, this is their second car. This is their
Yep.
Volvo XC90.
Yep.
Same appellant. Carol, you want to
Yes.
give me back?
Sure, yep, here's this.
Okay, that's number 11.
Well, so, guys, I guess I have a stupid
Appeal number 12.
comment, but maybe it's not stupid. If we see a dramatic difference in the value, in the miles, it's worth it plugging in.
Right.
If we don't see a significant difference in the miles, to me, it's not worth continuing the discussion. Because we certainly are not gonna grant a higher value.
Right.
Although we can.
Yeah, good
We
point.
can, but I'm not
We're
comfortable
not gonna
doing that.
Okay.
So I guess what I'm saying is, like, for appeal number 12, I have the miles at 39. Right? Is that
No, I
correct?
have 23,000 miles. I
I
have her
have
ask at
23,000.
39,000.
Oh, I'm sorry. So the miles are, yeah, I don't have the miles on that one.
Yeah, so it's a 2020, average miles for 2020 are 50 to 55.
And what's her miles?
23,000.
So again, let's
Yeah.
just grant,
Some dents
Not the
on the
appeal.
rear passenger
Right.
side. Okay.
Yeah. Because she's gonna end up being higher.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yep, good point. All right.
okay, so that's
But wait, we
the
gave her the
2020.
value that the town gave her, but the town doesn't know about any damage to the car.
It sounds like it was minor, I don't know. Well, I'm open to that.
Well, other than she should get increased because her miles are low. So she's gonna make up for it with the dent, then she stays where she is, right? I mean,
Her miles are half.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
that's where to go. Move on.
So the town value is 43,328, right? And she's asking to go to
39.
39,000. So I will make a motion to grant the appeal to 39,000. All those in favor? All those opposed? Okay. 050, motion fails, the appeal is denied.
This is,
Okay, that was
12.
number 12.
okay.
Number 13.
2013.
Okay, this is the 2013 Honda Civic. Noah Gordon.
158,
Yeah, and a lot more miles.
okay. So that may be worth it.
Yep.
2013, what's the miles on a 230? Oh, you don't have it, probably.
I actually, that 130 to 135.
All right, so she's gonna get something, maybe. All right, let's see. You ready? Oh, he.
No, this is
2HGF
B 2 F 85 D H 58 21 30.
The guy that can't take his wife anywhere.
No, I can't go to the beach.
Multiple VINs.
I don't,
Oh. This is an EX
Ooh.
survey.
Yeah, he came in last year, I think he's in the minutes from
I would
last
say
year.
it's the first one.
Okay,
First one.
Okay, can you toggle down, just like we can see that?
Oh, whoops. All right, now we need to put in the mileage.
750. Is that,
158. Yeah, that'll bring him down.
Last year, we granted it in part to 10,000.
Okay. 9,400?
The town has them at 10,000 now, right?
yeah,
And with the miles, what did it do? Did the,
94,
what is it?
9,400.
He wants to go to 6650.
Doesn't seem like much of a,
He had a NADA average of 6650.
well, so
You know,
his
it's-
mileage
you
brought
know
him
why?
down.
Probably because civics are like one of the, they're like the ever bunny, they keep going, take a licking and keep ticking, so they probably didn't discount the miles that much on it.
But also, he's the one that.
No, his miles are spot on, aren't they, for 2013? No? Oh, 158, you're right.
Converters, they always try to take them out of them.
Okay, so he's saying, isn't this the guy that say he can't put anything in the car because he uses it for work, he's got all that crap in it?
Yeah, but.
Yeah, no, but he said, I understood it, maybe I misunderstood. I heard him say that, but I understood him to say that, you know, when you use the car for work, it gets beat up and it's not in good condition. That's what I heard him say, and then he was talking about all the stuff that's in the car, they can't put any people in it. So he came up with a value of, he says, NADA has him at 6,650.
Again,
That was not, that's not a,
Right, that's not, 6,600.
That's
a trade-in.
exactly
That's
not
like
a trade-in.
Yeah, trade-in, okay, so let's go to, what if we went to,
Well, wait, ooh. Did you do the October thing again?
sorry, I mean,
I'm pretty sure it is. You know, I'd have to go back and.
no, it is.
there it is.
yeah, it's up there.
It's up there,
Yeah,
Peter.
yeah.
Right, so now that's what NADA says, but that's clean retail, but what I'm saying is, it doesn't sound like his car is clean retail.
Well, I
It
mean.
shouldn't be average trade-in, but it's
Yeah,
a
but that
crappy
trade-in number matches exactly what he's
I know,
asking for as
but
a
maybe
trade-in.
that's how he did it, figuring that,
I'm sure he did.
So they're all
We
doing
got
it.
it, that's where he's
How they're
getting
all
it from.
doing it.
Which,
Yeah.
oh,
Because
I have one comment. Remember how he said, Ross said that they don't have access to the time value of the October? They actually do, because this number matches exactly.
how did he get it?
How did he get that?
Maybe he just guessed at a number.
Oh, yeah,
Okay,
you're
what are we
right.
doing with this one? The
Well, I
debate thing,
can't-
I'm just.
I can't vote to go with the 9,400.
He added brakes.
That was
that's
$700.
typical- But that's typical for a
That's what I
2013
Well,
vehicle.
I was just gonna say, they needed the
They need
brakes.
the brakes. I'm
You
it
wanted to
sounded
knock
like the car was
$700
not
off.
great.
He
so-
drives it for work every day, so.
I don't know, I mean,
Probably
would the
not.
suspension be shot if he's like,
Well,
I
I
don't
mean,
know.
we can ask him what he does for a living. He could, if he's a painter.
No, he did.
No, he is, he's an
Oh,
environmental
that's right. He's
engineer.
probably got chemicals and all kinds of crap in that car.
Yeah.
Well, it's probably not clean retail.
That's what I mean. I don't think it's clean retail based on.
What did the mileage adjustment bring him down to, 9,400?
Yeah.
Okay, so we gave him 10,000 last year. That's what we gave him last year. We reduced him to 10.
Okay.
So, is someone gonna make a motion and give him a number?
He bought it for 8,000.
I know.
How long ago?
How about 9?
When did he buy it?
2020, for $8,000.
Pre-COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah, but, you know, you
All
gotta
right,
think,
we
like
need a
cars like
motion.
that, they're not gonna go up in value like a newer car does. And that car's 10 years old in 2023. We're now in 2024.
Okay, if you're arguing, tell me what,
I think,
tell us what
I
you
would
think
go
it
with,
should
I'd
be.
go with 85.
based on.
Based on the fact that it's, the amount of use
Yeah,
the car gets.
I-
Plus, I don't think it's, if we went to see it, I don't think we'd see it
Yeah,
pretty clean
I think
the
it's
car.
probably.
It came down
much more
$1,500 in
than
value from last year.
When he bought it, yeah, I like that.
It's like houses, some don't, not overflow up in value, some cars. come
Okay,
down
what's the
in
motion?
value.
Is it
That's
grant
fine.
and part?
So I will make a motion to grant in part to 8,500.
Okay.
Okay.
All in favor?
All in favor? I'm getting there.
Wow.
Three?
Three. All, opposed?
Opposed?
Peter, are you opposed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, all right, that was number 13. I'll take his, paper back.
I have a if someone disagrees with your in part, if someone's in part, then the motion, if the motion doesn't get withdrawn, then the whole, appeal is denied. Is that how it works?
If we vote, so if the vote on her grant in part was 2-3-2, and it failed,
Right, it failed.
someone could make another motion.
Oh, someone could make another
Yeah,
motion.
yeah.
Right.
For a different value.
Right.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Like with the ones we denied,
Right.
there was no second motion on the
I
table
see.
for another value.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the next one's number 14,
All right,
Owen
so
Ho.
this one, in 2019, the average mileage is 65 to 70,000 miles. This guy has 30,000 miles on his.
Oh, so this is gonna be another one. His miles are half?
Yep.
Okay. Then we should just make a,
Is there anything
was there
else wrong
anything,
with the car?
anything about the car?
Should we go through
Well,
this?
here's the thing though, we don't have to go through that right now, but what I was gonna say is, he's got on here, what I wrote down was, Kelly Blue Book gave him, in good condition, 25,000, and he did say retail. That was not,
25,000, yeah.
well, so is there anything in his paperwork that proves that?
It would have,
I mean, do you want me to read it off for Peter?
Yeah, you might as well, in case we have
All
to do
right,
it, but.
Peter.
this is number 14, right?
Right, Myron Street.
SALRR 2R V7KA 094388.
He put his configuration, he gave the Kelly Blue Book private party range.
Okay.
That's what he provided,
Curious.
25,000.
That's what it is then.
Private
As a-
party is not
selling it.
retail.
As opposed to
So
September
that's where we got,
10th.
that's where the town got the
Voted
35,7. And if we put in the mileage, it's gonna be higher.
Well, but the Kelly Blue, he puts the mileage in Kelly Blue Book.
The town has it at 35,700, so you saw that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good, that's,
So if you put in 30,000 miles, he's gonna be up to like, what, 40-something?
and he asked for 24, no, he asked for 25.
Supercharged. 39. Yeah.
So it went up.
So why is there such a big difference between that and Kelly, when that's the private
Because the
party? Because
well-
that's a sale, that's a private party sale.
Yeah, well, that's like saying a private party sale without the 6% or the 5% commission.
But this is going by sales, right?
No. Is there a motion?
Is Kelly Blue Book?
Retail is not traded though. I don't know, I mean, retail is
I
not
don't know,
traded.
you have different choices, and he showed us that he didn't pick the trade-in value.
I really don't know how to make odds with
I don't
these
know.
other companies.
Okay, so the motion, someone's making a motion?
I make a motion that, we grant, well, I guess the motion is that we grant the 25,000.
All in favor? One. All opposed?
Opposed.
Four.
So Paulette's in favor, everybody else is opposed,
And I'm in
motion
favor
fails.
because I'm looking at the Kelly Blue Book thing, that's a private sale, that's like me buying it from you, that's what it was, I would have to pay.
All right, he's got a second vehicle, right?
Yes. No, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yep.
So Range Rover.
Range Rover.
Here's this one.
That'd be a good one.
This is number 15. Same thing, you've got some Kelly Blue Book stuff here. I'll give you
This guy takes a train, I think he's the one that takes
Number
a train, he's
15
got
here.
no miles on these cars,
That's okay.
I'm guessing.
Well, he said one of them was a train car, I don't remember which
Yeah.
one was the train car, one of the
The
two.
first one.
The first one.
Wait,
And this one, so private
I
party
just said
sale
the
here.
SAL, isn't this the,
Did I give you the wrong one?
oh, no, I guess not.
This is a Range Rover.
I'm sorry, I guess all the Range Rovers.
2022.
Okay, SAL, GS, 2R, U6, NA, 468223. $83,450.
Mileage?
Yep, that's on the number.
Mileage is,
27. This is appeal number 15, and this is the,
How much was miles?
No, I was reading what.
I wrote down 30,000, I could be wrong.
That's what I.
I have 30,000
Oh,
too.
all right, so he's gonna get $100.
2022, the range is 25 to 30,000 miles.
83,450 is exactly.
The town value is 83,457, right?
Leave it.
And he's asking 63,000.
That car today is close to 100,000. 90, at least 95,000.
No,
Huh?
no.
Yeah.
What happened with the
Yeah, I make
mileage,
the-
anything?
Nothing.
No.
So
Yeah.
let's do that same,
Same, I make the motion, to grant him the 63,000.
Blue Book.
all those in favor of granting? Denied? Oh, you, yeah, okay, she's
Because I'll
Melinda's approving.
Opposed? 4-0. Okay, so it's 1-4-0, motion fails, appeals denied, Paulette was in favor.
Because we didn't take into account any, he said those cars are not in great shape, because he bangs them up. Backs into stuff, bangs them up, but we didn't even talk about that, so that's why I was in favor. Plus, he's got the code book, okay.
Next guy is the,
Antique.
Land Cruiser, right? The antique.
Yeah.
So let's,
Oh, yeah, that's easy.
I'll take number 15
Oh, yeah.
back.
Number 16.
I have a more score sheet.
Okay, so make the motion to grant the antique status of Appeal 16.
All in favor? Unanimous.
Antique status, right? That was
Yep.
that one, okay. Carol made the motion. Okay. Next one's number 17. This is the 2011 Chevrolet Suburban. What there's the,
Okay,
what's number 16?
1GNSKK-E31BR 366766.
High mileage, very high mileage.
was it 203?
Here.
I have 285,000 miles.
Yeah, that's what I have.
285?
285, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, 202,000 miles. This is a Chevy Suburban?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, Jen
I have
crossed it out.
202.
I have
I have
202. I
208,
originally had something else.
Yeah, Chevy
And she changed
Suburban.
it.
Oh, she did?
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
202,826 is the miles. This is a 2011 Chevy Suburban.
202,000?
Yeah.
Yeah, and so 2010 cars, I didn't have the 11 number, was 155 to 160. So so her miles will be high.
285 now. Okay.
Well, she wanted
Yeah, I see.
5,800, but.
Okay, well, I see we're going.
Okay, so here's 155, 65.
Here's an example where it's a much larger discrepancy, just saying.
But it's still low, because of her high mileage, it's
Yes.
still lower than what the town has her, so.
And the town has her at 13,957?
Yes,
Okay.
so I make a motion that we grant in part this appeal to 10,075.
All in favor? Yeah.
Okay, give me a second, I ran out of sheets, so I'm like, okay, so that was Celine, and it was Grant and Park, right?
Yep.
To 10,070, and it was unanimous, okay. That's 2,000.
Well, the moral of that game is drive your cars to the ground. Stop buying new cars.
Yep.
Oh, I had
Number 18 is the Jaguar F-Pace,
Or.
same owner as the other.
Call her, tell her to flood the car, she'll get $20,000 more.
Like Carney.
My husband got flood, his car was totaled in this last flood. We paid $28 for it. He just got a check for $43,000.
Whoa, whoa.
What are you buying?
Yeah, what are we gonna
He's
get?
not allowed to get anything.
And you know, he's not allowed to drive.
He's not allowed to drive anymore. He's taking public transportation.
Where was he that he got flooded?
It was right at the exit 24, rotary. It was stopped. The water came and, it was stopped with a light and then it left.
Where's
And
24?
the car
BJ's,
died.
Wow.
Just right
the
there.
Black Rock Turnpike.
And
Such
where
a
was
shame.
he at that exit?
He's going under the highway.
Going
I
under,
know what he
going
means.
under.
And you get off and
You
you
get
go
off and you turn left and you go
Under
under.
the highway.
And that's right underneath the overpass? That's where the,
Yeah. I know, I've never heard of that area flooding before.
Okay, 2013, am I right? 2013 Jaguar
Here you go.
F-Pace? Is that possible? 2018.
That's
our last one? Yeah, I have it wrong
Go
note,
back
so
to
I
that
gotta go
one.
back.
75
What?
to 80.
This was a 2018 Jaguar F-Pace.
All right, all right.
I don't think it has the miles.
FAD6J2F6J82980.
I have the miles as 65,000.
I do too.
And he was asking to go to 15,750.
Nope, it's gonna be another,
Wait, 60, oh, okay.
because it says the average is 77.
Mhm.
Yeah, the average is higher, right?
I'll never be able to appeal my tax.
So you want to just,
How is it?
the mileage in there,
Oh, well, not only that, I'll put mileage on it.
85,000?
65,000 miles is what I see, and that seems to be low for a 2018.
You know, when you drive the other one to the ground.
We actually,
23,228.
You have to hit
And you got the
button
date,
again.
right?
yeah,
Okay.
Where's the button? It didn't look like it changed.
it did.
Oh, it did?
It went up
Oh,
1,300.
And we see the date of the same thing, right?
oh, it went up 1,300.
I
Okay,
just
well.
deny it because
Yep.
town's got her at 23,229.
So there's a motion on the
So,
table
how
to grant, Peter, you wanna grant to 15,750? Or somebody else
Yeah.
does?
Yeah, I know,
I'll
but-
grant to.
15,750. Okay, guys, we have to vote on this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought Peter was making a motion.
He did, he grant to the
No,
applicant
none of
amount
us
of
approve it.
15,750.
No.
No.
050?
Yeah.
050, okay. Thank you. And now we're back to number 3,
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, I did.
right? Okay.
I mean, could we table that one to, if
When
we can't resolve it?
We have
To
to,
the next,
we have
to
to
the,
ask,
Don't we have to, I don't know, do we
February?
have to be finished in
I mean,
December?
March?
He's asking for 20,000. He's appraised at 54,600.
But we don't have the data to confirm.
So,
Well, if we're going by your formula of what we've noticed,
Yeah,
like it's double the trade-in value.
oh, yeah.
You know, he had a Carfax trade-in value of 25,000, he had a Nada of 20,000, that would be 40 to 50,000.
Mm-hmm.
The town has him appraised at 54,600.
right, the accident was later.
Between, do it 45.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Well, I do believe that the town, I don't know, if the 54,600, even though we can't make it come up, right? That's what we've
Why
decided.
don't we try it?
We're not
What was that
able to
number
get the number to come up.
You do believe what?
If we believe that the town values, like, however they do it, is we can't get the VIN number. We can't replicate the town's number.
Well, we
Am I
did get
right?
the VIN number, it did come up,
It
it
did come
just
up.
wouldn't
It
get
did
it
give us-
It
valued.
wouldn't give us a value. So I think some of those fancy cars, I seem to remember from before, they're valued a separate way. They're not valued through here. So we can't confirm, we also can't deny, we have to, whether you want to assume the town has it correct,
I don't.
and then you.
I wouldn't say that.
So let me just ask here, can we, table it for now, can we get, Ross to give us how they came up with that number and send us that information, and then can we vote on this by, remotely? Do we have to be here in person?
We have to notice a meeting, but it can be a Zoom meeting, it doesn't have to be in person.
Okay.
I don't know, there's
You get a
anything that
sense
says we
of
have to
what-
decide.
I'm just thinking, what is gonna make the difference? I mean, we know.
I can try and sell and see if
Number.
they'll pick up. Do you want me to call
I
him?
mean, because it's not pulling up on this, so we don't have that.
Make
to
a
go
quick
on.
call, as long as we make a quick call, and if
pick up?
that doesn't work out, then we'll.
Do you want to re-enter it just for
You want me to
kicks
find
too?
it?
Maybe it,
Sure, what was?
I don't know where it is.
well, you
Does
probably.
anybody have it? Can we keep it up front? What do we do with number 3?
It was the one with the.
Oh, yeah, you.
Try it one more time.
Number 1, number 3. Gonna screw everything up when I pull this up. Okay, hold on. Oh, and I actually want that cover sheet out.
Okay, you ready?
And in order to get my brakes done under the warranty, I had to have
Z-
somebody drive it for 3 months.
AM
Because I wasn't.
5
I had to drive.
7 Y T
Doesn't drive.
S
40 miles a day to work.
0 K 1 3 1
And I just made.
5 8 5 5.
No, again, nothing. And that's the only way I can think of, like, if you're looking at double the value of the trade-in value, which I still think is ridiculous, because it's not gonna be like that.
Well, I
Ross?
I looked through it, like, she's arguing with me.
Oh, it's Kathleen. Do you have a second for a call?
Exactly that.
Okay, I'm gonna put you on speaker. We're on our last one, so hold on. Okay, yeah, I've got him on the phone here, so we'll see if you guys can hear him.
Okay.
Can you just say hello? Hello?
Hello?
Okay, so there he is. So, we're on the Maserati. We've been using the JD Power all night, so thank you for that. That's been very helpful. But the Maserati's not showing up when we type in the VIN number. So can you tell us how the Maserati was valued?
It was probably done under, what year is it?
2019.
19.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be one of the other options. It might be under a collectible, because it's there's not a lot of them.
So go out.
Is that a drop down on the menu?
We
If you
go
go
out.
back out to the main screen where you selected, used cars,
Classic collectible, or just?
try classic, it might be
Oh.
there.
Okay.
But it should eventually pop up.
Yeah, was that a mileage?
It popped up as a VIN, but it didn't pop up with the new information.
It's a Ghibli, is a, Ford? No.
It's number 3, right? No.
Appeal number 3.
Maserati.
Is it a
Are
Ghibli?
you ready for it again?
You talked about the 3 levels of the Ghibli.
Oh, we can't enter the VIN?
No, we're
doing it a different way.
Is that right, Russ? We can't enter the VIN, we have to do it a different way?
Ghibli.
It only says 27 models are,
If you're in the collectibles, it may not have a VIN.
wait,
Yeah, if we're in the
Get rid of
collectibles,
that thing here?
may not have a VIN.
Which,
So-
MA? How did that?
Sure, that's just for Maserati, that's the Maserati.
Oh.
You're in classic collectibles or collectibles? Oh, I see, it's classic, common, collectibles.
Oh, these are all the
Yeah, these
Maserati.
are all the Maserati.
Oh. So what does it say up at the top there?
45,000 miles, right?
Wait a minute.
You say this is the,
It's a Ghibli S. Ghibli S.
F. There's another F. There's 2 Ghibli S's.
Isn't that a Q too?
Q4, Ghibli F, Q.
Can
we just try this one for kicks and giggles?
which one?
So what we're trying to do is confirm that the value that the town put on it is the correct value.
Okay.
No option.
And what is the problem? Is this a model that you're trying to figure out now?
Get value.
Yes,
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Peter's got the computer up, so.
If you don't know what the model is from the printout.
I mean, how would these people ever know how to feel this shit? I mean, it's basically,
Ghibli S Q4 Grand Sport.
oh, that's the other one then.
That was the other one.
Okay.
Wait.
And then you can take that model and enter it into
Peter, drop down, we got, to Maserati, click on that.
All right.
Let's see, it's the
wait a second,
Click
Ghibli S Q4 Grand Sport.
This one, the Q4, we clicked the
Q4.
wrong
Wait a
one.
minute now.
Grand, no, Grand
No,
Sport,
it's
Grand
Grand
Sport over there, over on the side. All third column, Grand
column.
Sport,
Right there,
That's it.
that's it.
Q4.
Yep.
Nothing.
Didn't he just purchase that car?
No, 2019.
It's a 19, but I think he purchased it in like. Yeah, I don't know, it doesn't say here. July, August, September 23. So when it says, it doesn't give us,
Merry Christmas. and
there's
just
no option
give them
available
something
for this,
For the
it
stupid,
says,
I think we should.
well, actually, no, let me go to G-code.
Still there.
because
I think
next year it's gonna.
We
I
found,
think we should give
All
it
right.
to them.
I mean, it got hit after, so we can't
I
take the
know,
accident
but-
into account.
But why not?
Why not? I'm taking the
Why?
damage into.
Because next year he can, I'm not gonna take the damage
No,
on
no,
next
we're
year.
done.
Yeah.
Next
We're
year.
done next year. You can't appeal it.
Well, whatever, but I'm just saying,
No,
it
that's
doesn't
fair.
count for this year, because the damage happened afterwards. His quotes for fixing it are from, right? I'm pretty sure in there, the quotes
Yeah,
are
the
from like
place three hasn't
March.
done it yet, so it's still in that condition.
Yeah.
Right.
I-
But at
Give me that
45,000
VIN again,
miles.
Sarah?
What?
Give me that VIN again.
The VIN again?
Yeah.
There may be 2 copies of it, no, oh, the,
ZAM 57 YT
Hold on. Y.
T
S.
S 0 K 1 3 1 5 8 5 5.
It's almost 13,000 in damages.
Mm-hmm.
And then another one for another 1,000.
But doesn't insurance, I have a stupid question, doesn't insurance pay that?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, why wouldn't you do it?
Because, why would you do it? He's probably got a deductible he doesn't like, or maybe
Maybe
he doesn't,
that's
maybe he doesn't have the right kind of insurance.
I don't know.
I think if you buy a Maserati, I think you'd have good insurance, but.
Mm-hmm, I would, but that's me.
is he a dealer?
What?
Is he a dealer?
No, I don't think so.
Uh-uh.
I didn't.
For some reason, I thought he said.
No, he has like those eyeglasses, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does eyeglasses, yeah, frames.
What,
What'd you
am I
say,
gonna,
Rob?
what am I gonna get on this, Ross?
So that hopefully will tell you the, like the model.
Oh, all right, I think we,
So Peter, when you put it into the.
We gave you the model.
yeah.
That was for the model, that was the problem?
We gave you the model.
We do know the model.
Yeah, it just says no options available for the Ghibli SQ4 Grand Sport.
No, he has a sedan. I have in my notes the Ghibli SQ4 sedan.
Grand Sport sedans.
Yeah.
What is it, 2019?
Yeah, no.
Look up
Yep.
That's what I'm trying to do.
per person.
Didn't he say
We each-
right before October 23?
It'll take,
I don't recall.
I don't have that in my notes, but I don't know that we asked
That's a
him.
friggin' thing for these
What
people.
are you asking? What are you asking?
And we,
Hold on.
No?
I think we should.
Three.
I think it's, yeah, we could, I would do it. I have time. I mean, I don't do it all.
Did anybody ask him what he paid for it?
If you want.
No.
Doesn't matter, when did he buy it?
Ross thinks he bought it this year.
So we would have had to buy it in 2023, not this year.
I'm sorry, 2020.
Yeah, 'cause didn't he say it got hit right after he bought it?
Yeah, he didn't have it long after.
It got hit in December,
Yeah.
or
What year is
January
it?
8th. He said January 8th.
What year is it?
No, then
No.
he said
Then
December
he said
26th.
December, yeah, yeah, Merry Christmas, it was right after Christmas, yeah.
Right.
before she
So
said happy New Year.
2019, he's asking to go to 20,000.
He said vehicle cost $37,000. That's what it says here.
Oh, so it's on his appeal
And he
sheet?
acquired it in 2023. He bought it for 37,000.
Ay, ay, ay.
Hmm.
All right, I don't think we
That
need
brings
to
up an
talk
interesting,
anymore, do we?
No, bye,
I'm not
Ross.
seeing
All
it.
right.
that brings up an interesting story.
Thanks, Ross.
Okay,
If he bought it in 2023,
Thank you.
how much?
37,000.
Somebody owed
Isn't that
him
the
a
price
debt.
of- isn't that-
847.
Any sense.
All right, can I have the, there's a recording sheet, I think, right, somewhere, I'm making it up. Thanks. Okay, so the town has the value.
All right, so
What did he pay for it, 23, 33?
37. There you go.
And when did he buy it?
2023. Because he said it got sideswiped right after he bought
We
it.
don't know if it
Shortly after
was
he bought
a
it.
private sale or how he bought it,
I don't know.
right? We don't know if it was fair market.
It doesn't matter. That's what he paid
So
for.
he said that makes it the fair market value for the next one, just like a house. Buy it
No,
for
well,
$100,000.
it's, yeah, they're average or whatever, but how many of them are there is it gonna sell, right?
That's true.
The town has a 54.6. And he's asking to go to 20,000, that's his ask. So, who's making anyone making a motion?
I would make a motion that, I'm telling you the way, boys, I don't know that we'll go. I would make a motion that, we drop it down to the price he paid for the car.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
I'm abstaining.
And what was it?
Don't abstain, but one way or the other.
I'm abstaining.
So I'm sorry, what was that amount? So is that the motion?
37,000.
37,000. So Paulette's making a motion to grant in part to 37,000?
Mm-hmm. I think well, let me see now, is that what I wanna do? You're abstaining?
I am,
You
sorry.
sure?
This whole
That's okay.
case is
Okay,
effed
that's
up.
all right, I just wanna make sure, I have a reason, I just wanna make sure. Okay. So then, I would wanna make the motion then that we don't grant his appeal. We don't grant in part, we just don't grant it.
Well, that means we deny it.
That means we would deny it, and there'd be 2 and 2, and that means he would win. Because the motion didn't pass.
No, it would be two,
No.
two,
2
two,
and
0,
1.
1. The
So-
motion would fail,
The motion would, why would the motion fail?
because you have to have a majority for a motion to pass.
I never heard of that. Okay, never mind that.
I mean,
I'll-
we
I'll
can
make
take
the
the
motion.
vote, we can, that's
I'll
a
just
question we can
make it
figure out the
other way.
answer to
I'll just make a
later.
motion that we grant the appeal to the price he paid for the car, which was 37?
Yeah.
37,000. All in favor?
In 2023.
In 2023, all in favor? Opposed? Abstain?
Abstain.
So now what?
We can ask the town attorney, but I'm pretty sure it fails when a tie vote fails.
That's what I was trying not to get, a tie vote. That's what, wait a minute, that's what I was trying for. I knew it was gonna be a tie, a tie vote, so I presented the motion the other way so that it wouldn't be a tie vote and it wouldn't fail. You told me I couldn't do that. So now.
Yeah, but we have to
Well,
make a motion in the
that's a lie.
affirmative, but I mean.
No, we don't have to make a motion. We don't use Robert's rules, so we don't have to. That's Robert's rules. You must make a motion in the affirmative. We're not using Robert's rules.
Okay, well, I don't know. If you make a motion to deny and the motion fails to deny, then what is the motion? What's granted?
But then, if I.
It doesn't go back to what he asked for, that's the hard
Then
part.
what would it go back to?
It doesn't, that's why you don't make a motion that's why you don't
If a
make a
motion
negative
fails,
motion.
then you would think that it goes back to what it was before. Let's try to find another way to screw this guy before we leave, shall we? Anybody in favor of that?
Yeah, I wanna go home. Someone make a motion to adjourn? We did the minutes already, right? There's nothing else on the agenda?
The only thing I want to propose, and I'm willing to do 5 if 2 other people will do 5, is to, and I can organize this, I feel we owe an obligation to explain what the hell happened here tonight versus when we were listening to them and all the work that they put into and their time to come here. I feel obligated that we owe them an explanation.
I agree, I think we owe them an explanation.
So is anyone else willing to look up, if we each look up?
I'll do 5.
Well, I think we can.
Because there's 18, and 2 of the 18 we don't do anything with.
So what are we trying to look up the value?
7, that's,
What,
the JD pass,
You should just print out.
ask the assessor's office to do it?
Why can't they
Well, I
print
feel
it
like
out?
we also owe them
A letter.
Someone
letter.
can draft a letter.
Yeah.
Alex can sign it, or we all can sign it.
Yep. I agree.
And that, we can have that included.
Okay.
And then if we want a
Absolutely.
screenshot of what it looks like in the
Yep.
system, they're not, he has staff down there, it's not a bus, I don't
Okay.
think it's a busy time of year.
And unfortunately, we should have had this information before.
I'm completely mortified and embarrassed
So am I. I'm
for
embarrassed by
my
the whole thing.
volunteer efforts.
Yeah, we could have had it up while they were here, and we
Yep,
could have
we
showed
could've
it
just
to
showed it in
them.
the light.
And I mean,
It would save a lot of time.
this is what we do. Why didn't we have that
I don't know,
information?
because we never
Yes,
got.
And how would we ever know? that
That's
it-
why we-
Well, that's why we always sat here with the book. That's why we always had Ken here looking it up in the book. But that was,
Here's why we
now
don't
we
have
have
it,
this
they didn't- they didn't have to.
software and it's available and we weren't told about it? It's just.
I agree. Okay,
Okay,
we're still on the
so,
record,
who-
so.
do you want me to reach out
Yeah,
to Rob
that'd
to
be
do
good,
that?
yeah.
Okay,
All right, is everything
Make a
else?
motion to adjourn?
yep.
Yes, go ahead, make a motion.
Who's
I'll make a
making the
motion to
motion?
adjourn.
I don't even know who's making it.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Okay,
Aye.
all right.